We can all just fall apart. We can live, we can love, yes, we can spark. We can give, we can hold, we can shine together. We can all just fall apart. We can live, we can love, yes, we can spark. We can give, we can hold, we can die together.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Choose your command. You have chosen
the Face-Off Hockey Show.
I mean, hockey is my life. I've got on hockey underwear right now.
The Face-Off Hockey Show. With Scotty Waz. Sean O.
Breakaway. Big shooting
And the P-Boys, Johnny and Mark with the C.
Yeah, baby.
You believe it, yes!
Here's your host for the Face-Off Hockey Show, Scotty Waz.
Hey everybody, what's happening? How's things? Have you gotten over the Kanye West Wiz Khalifa feud like I have? Well, good for you. It's another Wednesday. It's the last Wednesday in January 2016, everybody. How sad are we? Very sad. Kind of sad. Not really sad. But the more important thing, Snowmageddon. Snowpocalypse. The snowstorm of biblical proportions. What has it done to my co-hosts? We're about to find out now. As started, I guess, with Mark with a C, because Mark, you have the daunting task of not only having to deal with a snowstorm, but also trying to move as well.
Yeah, I do. So the snow was good. We got about probably 2.5 feet, in Bethesda. I am moving next week, the Tuesday of next week. So if my cable and internet are back up by Wednesday, I will be in a new place, and you won't be able to see this closet behind me anymore.
Hey.
Or maybe I'll get a wall and
what you should do is you should
have
take
a blue
big
screen
picture of it and
Yeah.
stick it behind you still.
And have a blue screen of this wall right behind me here. Right here.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
I just got a haircut also.
Look at you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you
I
go
used to have a lot of hair, and now I don't.
I like how we both have beards in now.
Yeah. And I'm gonna shave the beard. Not all the way.
I was thinking
but
about
at
it
some
too.
point.
I was thinking about shaving during the show. I was just gonna go upstairs and come back down and have mutton chops.
Nice.
And come back and then go upstairs and come back down and have a Fu Manchu. But
That would take some planning, I feel.
It would. Plus, only people can watch this on the YouTube right now because the soundboard Firewire is not happy.
To be fair, I want to know the people who actually listened to the audio version while the show was going live, because where the hell did you get that link?
Actually, you're probably right. There's literally no one who listens to the audio version of the show live anymore.
It's all the YouTube.
Why are we still encoding stuff live?
Because it's easier on you, maybe?
That's true, because I have to stay awake longer when I have to wait for the YouTube to come up.
Yeah.
But I did get a heater.
Oh, shit, son. Ooh.
It's not nearly as cool as the double barrel propane one, but ceramic heater nonetheless. It oscillates.
It's not an Amish heater though.
It's not. Here's my question though: that was the packaging that came in very bright yellow with purple question marks around it?
No.
No one gets that reference.
I mean, was that a Riddler reference?
Matthew Lasco, the guy who goes on Capitol Hill and tells you the secrets that government doesn't want you to know.
Yes. His son went to Maryland. He drove a Ford Mustang around that had playing cards all over it.
Perfect. I stretched for that one so badly that my back hurts. So
that's a good pull, though. That's actually that commercial normally shows up right before the the Navage commercial on NHN.
I thought you were going to say the national anthem, and then everything turns to bars. But then I realized no channel goes off the air these days.
Nope. No, not anymore.
Not even public television. I'm surprised by that one.
How's this for a weekly find? I found out that I have BN Sports now in HD.
Wow.
Means I can watch more soccer.
Is it just me, or does BN sound like not a sports channel?
It's really close to bowel movement. I'll tell you that much. BM.
That is true.
BN.
Maybe they're just trying to say you can be in sports.
Could be. Can we? Can we be in sports?
You can play.
If you can play, you can play. Interesting. Yeah. So, Mark, you had your have you been? First off, how was Germany too? We missed you last week as well.
I was in California, so Germany I think was good.
Wow, that was like
while I
3
was
weeks
gone.
ago, wasn't it?
Germany was like October, actually at the end of September.
I was close.
But yes,
Seemed like
things,
yesterday.
California was good though. I was out in California.
That's right. You were in San Fran.
Flew back Thursday afternoon, landed Friday bright and early, just after midnight, and managed to beat the storm by about 12 hours.
Nice. That's good.
Yeah. And then drank a lot of White Russians.
Perfect.
And did a lot of
Oh,
shoveling.
you had milk?
Well, technically, I guess I had Black Russians. You're right. I had Ray Emery's.
That's still one of the best. That's still one of the best stories, and that is good. That's one of the best stories of right before Christmas. Is Mark sends me a text message and is like, "Hey, do you have vodka at your house?" And I said, "Yeah, definitely." And he goes, "Great, I want to have White Russians." Shows up at the house, grabs some Kahlua, shows up and goes, "You don't have any milk." I go, "You didn't ask me if I had milk." He goes, "Who doesn't have milk in their house?" I was like, "I don't. Why would I have milk?"
Do you have milk, Scott?
No.
No? We should put up a poll asking people.
Well, first off, I'm
Do you-
lactose intolerant, so that helps.
Well, do you have almond
You're
milk?
just all
or
intolerant.
soy milk?
Here's the funny thing:
Yeah.
almond milk. I'm allergic to almonds too.
What do you
So-
tolerate, Scott?
Obviously, racism.
You're extremely intolerant.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I don't have milk because I don't drink it, and I think my roommates have milk upstairs. But
Aha! So you do have milk.
I guess. I don't know. I don't check the refrigerator because I have my own. It's filled with Coke and shame.
What is shame?
It's margarine. That's about it. Just scoop it out and nom nom nom. It's terrible. Why am I eating nom nom nom? It's the noises I make too. It's really odd.
Yeah.
Hold on, does your margarine come in sticks?
You have your margarine sticks and you have your big tubs of margarine.
Oh wow. I was under the impression that margarine came in tubs.
I can't believe it's not butter. Is that margarine or is that some sort of butter byproduct?
No, it's margarine.
Not byproduct, but
I was gonna say, well, isn't margarine in general just a butter byproduct? It looks like butter, it feels like butter, but damn it, it ain't butter.
I can't believe it.
Can't believe it. Yeah. But yeah, no, I can't believe it's not butter. It's technically margarine.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what's up with that.
Why are margarine and tangerines almost spelled the same but pronounced completely differently?
I don't know. One's fake butter, one's fake orange. So I guess it's kind of close, right? They're kind of close.
Why isn't
right?
it margarine? Or tangerine?
Because she sued. And I don't know, tangerine. I don't know. Tangential. I don't know.
It might be tangerine. It's tangential, actually.
No, that's when Sean Gentile actually goes out to the Caribbean. Shout out Sean Gentile. He turned 30 this past week. Good for
Hey,
him.
Congratulations.
Attaboy. Way to make it another year.
Way to make 30. Speaking of suing, though, do you remember that Red Bull case that somebody sued Red Bull because it didn't actually give them wings?
No.
They said that the marketing was false marketing and that they had to give people things basically.
I do sort of remember that, yes.
Well, so randomly I show up at my house tonight. I mean, not randomly. I always show up at my house. But random,
I just randomly
there's
put it back here. Yeah.
there's a package on the front steps. I'm like, huh, that's weird. I have no clue what this is, but it is extremely heavy. They literally sent me a 4-pack of 8-ounce Red Bulls
Nice.
through the mail.
I thought you were gonna say wouldn't it have been cheaper for them to just like buy little wings and send that out to people and
No, that
say,
would have been
we
hilarious.
fulfilled our contractual obligation.
I would have liked that a lot, actually. I would have also gone coupon.
Coupon would have been good too.
But
Or maybe a DVD box set of the show Wings.
Ooh, that's good.
yeah,
That's good.
so yeah.
Or the best of Wings.
Yeah. Yeah, or Paul McCartney himself.
Yeah, that'd be great. He showed up to your door and just sang a song. Only like half a chorus though.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a whole lot because they settled for like $10.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, this is the fun thing with class action lawsuits. You're gonna sue a major manufacturer. Here's your $18. Oh, well, this wasn't worth it.
I always love the ones where it's like you can get $12 back or you can get $20 worth of product.
Yeah, that's what I did. I went with the Red Bull product.
You went for the lump sum and not the payment.
Because it was either they could send you like $8.43, or you can get Red Bull product. And I was like, well, I'm drinking Red Bull product anyway, so why don't I just get the Red Bull product?
Yeah, cut out the middleman.
And
Yeah.
I did not expect to have a 4-pack of Red Bull show up at my house, though.
How long
Well,
did it take for this settlement to go through? Because it sounded like
It's
you remember
almost
that
happened
thing that
like a
happened like
year or
3
two.
years ago. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what.
it was definitely a year or two. I was expecting nothing.
Should I start knocking on the doors of my old houses looking for my Red Bull?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Because as of right now, I'm certain that Red Bull is showing up at people's houses.
Tremendous. Well, that seems.
Wait, was the Red Bull the first package that you got after the storm?
Yes.
Wow. That's dedication.
The Red Bull was the first package that I got after the storm.
That's probably
Maybe-
because they were able to fly in and drop it off to you.
Yes.
Because they have
It
wings.
might not actually. It might have nothing to do with the claim. They might have just been like, you know what? I feel like a lot of people in the Baltimore metropolitan area need Red Bull.
That's probably
go.
true. Well, now I want Red Bull.
Well,
See?
should have
Marketing is fantastic for them.
It's amazing.
It'll give you wings, though.
I do still have the 5-hour energy grape.
Oh,
that I
God.
got for
That looks like
Christmas.
5-hour energy after dark.
That is extra 5-hour energy.
So that's what,
5-hour
7-hour
energy after dark. I wonder what you'd use that for.
Fucking.
Not only will you not go to sleep, but you'll also be hard for the next 5 hours.
There it is. And guess what? If it lasts more than 5 hours, please give us a call and tell us how sick it is.
Yeah, their slogan's way different.
Please Snapchat that and make it happen. So anyway, Johnny, how was things at your house and your underground electricity?
Not bad. I had electricity all weekend.
Attaboy.
I
think
finally,
most people did, because my parents were emailing me, so I'm just like, okay, I guess you guys are fine. Great.
Yeah, I finally dug out on yesterday. I worked from home on Monday and Tuesday.
Good call.
Went to work today.
Wow.
And yeah, I mean, all in all, watched a bunch of soccer. I made a snowman.
Nice. Yeah, I saw that. It was pretty awesome.
It was a big snowman.
It's almost
Huge.
as
It
big
was
as
like my size. The only thing, so I did run out of food.
Okay,
but
that's
that's
rough.
only because I bought 2 frozen pizzas and a bunch of other crap to eat, and I ended up being here for 2 more days than I expected to be here.
Were stores open around the area?
I'm not sure. I didn't leave.
Okay. Well, I thought you were gonna.
I mean, I
go
left on
freak out.
Tuesday. I went to Giant on Tuesday, and I got more food.
Okay, good.
So I did eat at some point, but I had nothing around my house. Moral of the story is I had nothing around my house for the snowman. So he ended up getting 2 neon yellow golf balls for eyes and a pink golf ball for a nose. And then it was an old watch strap that I had was his mouth.
Perfect.
Yeah.
See nothing wrong with that.
I figure I got it all taken care of just fine.
And that way you don't have to buy a carrot or charcoal. You'll be fine.
Yeah, and how is he holding up?
I forgot to check before the show. He looked like a Picasso after yesterday. So it was 18 degrees, I think, ish, 20 degrees, something like that, while it was snowing all weekend, and 56 degrees yesterday.
These things. It's funny because when I saw all these storms happen, first, I see a lot of the people. It's just like, oh, it's storming. Then I see the people who live on the coast, and it's like, yeah, it's flooding everywhere. I'm like, oh, Jesus. That's fun to deal with. Snow and flooding. Good work, guys. Holy shit. Poor Delaware people. They'll be fine, though. They'll be okay, I bet. But, yeah, that's rough.
But yeah.
Looks like you guys made it out alive.
So I didn't do much. Yeah.
Well, why would you?
I do have a shout out though, real quick, to NHL, the NHL Network, because apparently, if you're home from work on weekday, they show 1 hour condensed versions of hockey games, which I never knew occurred, and it was pretty awesome. Monday and Tuesday, pretty awesome. Then I got to watch Stoke play on BN Sport yesterday afternoon. I also got a new sports channel called One World Sports, I think it is, which I think is just like video camera footage that Sean has put on Fios.
Wow, All In Broadcasting has gone big time.
But it seems to be like soccer around the world, but it's like really, really crappy footage of it all.
Are we talking like Division 3 from Luxembourg kind of thing?
Like the under-23 championships from Korea.
That's not bad.
Was on.
Which you would think they would have better cameras down in Korea. Come on, guys.
Yeah. Well, it might have actually been just like a cell phone.
Oh, they were periscoping it?
Yes. That's probably all it was. But I got some random Fios channels, which I didn't know I had, which is sweet. That's the big win for the week, actually.
Pretty dope.
So yeah. So that's all I went through. I didn't go through as much beer as I thought I would either. So that's good.
Good. That's good. Your liver's still intact at least, so that's something.
Yeah.
By the way, we got to do something with Periscope at the events we go to. I got it downloaded on my phone. I don't know how to use it, but it's there. So, just thinking out loud, like so much Ed Sheeran. There it is. That's the word. What did I do this weekend? I did not. I went out Friday, hung out, did my dirt. Pulled my back on Sunday morning, so that's been fun to deal with since. And that's the story of Hanukkah, everybody. That's about it. My back is killing me. I don't know if it's my back or my hip. I might need a backiotomy. Growing old sucks, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you that much. Well, that's about it. Sat here and nice that we didn't have any snow. I felt left out, actually.
The irony. Did you post any pictures of Calgary during the blizzard?
No, I should have, though. It's like, oh my god, this is just starting here. God only knows what we're going to get next.
You're like, oh, Calgary, and it's like beautiful sunshine, like 55 degrees.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, oh my god, how are we getting... Things are melting. You don't have to deal with anything. Sidewalks are clear. It's like, oh, okay, well, this is pathetic. Yeah, it was like 50-some degrees today, for Christ's sake. And it's like, well, what the hell is this? What is this global warming? What the fuck? And, yeah, that's the story of global warming in Calgary. And there we are. Shit, Sue. So, Johnny, you stayed out of work. Mark, did you go to work at all this week?
I went to work today. Actually, I went to work for a couple hours yesterday. I was working from home on Monday. Everything down in D.C. is actually pretty good right now, aside from the drivers. They suck. But the roads are good. Of course.
Right. That's good. Always a plus. I was talking to my friend, and they were just like, yeah, just any kind of road in Severna Park in Pasadena is garbage. I'm like, well, I could have told you that. Look at the people who live there. Yeah. Look at most of the people who live there. And she's like, I live there. I'm like, well, exactly. Anyway. What else happened? What else is in the news, guys? Any other BS we have to talk about? I'm trying to think offhand.
Not that I know of. The Capitals haven't played in like a week. I think they played tonight.
Yeah, they're playing tonight. What is this? Is there a score to that game? I don't know. I could check thescore.com. It would be interesting, and it's not that much ironic. Although I have to say, good for them for canceling the games and realizing, hey, maybe even moving it up at 5 p.m. wasn't the best idea. You should have done what the Charlotte Checkers did. The Caps don't start for another 10 minutes. Charlotte Checkers at the AHL played in an empty rink, like the Orioles and the White Sox. So they played the Chicago Wolves in an empty arena. I'm just like, well, I don't know if that's smart or not, to be quite honest with you. Maybe that's me. What is this? I'll look at that later. Yeah, All-Star Weekend's coming up. I think this is the last game before All-Star break, maybe? Last day before All-Star break?
I think it might be.
I think so, too, and I don't know why. The AHL still has a couple games left because their All-Star break is the same as the NHL, but their All-Star game's on Monday and not Sunday. No, of course, the AHL is playing it out right till the 31st. Their skills competition's on the 31st. They have games on the 30th. I'm like, well, that's not smart, guys. What are you doing? Here we go. Chicago and Charlotte. Chicago won 4-3 in a shootout. The attendance is 0. Perfect.
That's going to screw their yearly averages.
A little bit. Just a little bit. Danny Cristo. That's a kid who's doing some stuff. He's doing some work. 2 goals and an assist.
Is that Monty's son?
No. He's a little bit less toasted.
All right.
No, I like where you're going with that, though.
Thank you.
I appreciate. And who doesn't appreciate a good Monte Cristo?
It's been a while since I've had one.
Got to get back on that horse, brother.
What restaurant does Monte Cristo's?
Is that a Friendly's thing?
I don't know. Friendly's might do that, yeah. Yeah, that seems like a Friendly's thing, I would think. Oh, or a good delicatessen.
They would probably go all punny with it, too, and call it the Count of Monte Cristo.
All the more reason to buy it, Jesus. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Monte Cristo sandwiches. Sandwich, Maryland. Are there any good specialty sandwich places around there? I don't know. Best Monte Cristo sandwich in Baltimore, Maryland. How's that? How about we start with that and we'll go forward? This is according to what
is a Monte Cristo? I feel like it's like a Reuben, but not.
It is. Give me 2 seconds. It is fried ham and cheese sandwich. So.
Okay.
And you're supposed to dip it into like jelly when you eat it.
It's fried ham and cheese sandwich variation of a croque monsieur from French. American cookbooks has a recipe of this sandwich under such names as French sandwich, toasted ham sandwich, toasted cheese sandwich.
Whoa! A toasted cheese sandwich is just a grilled cheese.
Sorry, a French toasted cheese sandwich.
Whoa.
Yeah. Emmental or Gruyere cheese is typically used. In most regions, sandwich is savory rather than sweet. Traditionally, is dipped in entirely in egg batter and pan-fried, though it may also be deep-fried. Regional variations may include sliced turkey. In some areas of the U.S., it is grilled, and others it is an open sandwich with only bread battered and assembled. And the assembled sandwich heated slightly under a grill or broiler. In the southern U.S., some restaurants serve a variation that is batter dipped in deep fry. Monte Cristo is sometimes covered in powdered sugar and served. Basically, it's French toast, but it has ham and cheese in it. That's what I'm getting out of this. It's a French toast sandwich.
This sounds like something that was made up in Quebec.
France, close enough. Paris. Place in a lot of places in Hamden.
Imagine that.
Reggie's American Bistro in Federal Hill. Broadway Diner in Pulaski, the Pulaski industrial area. Miss Shirley's Cafe in the Inner Harbor.
Oh, nice.
Somebody has really done their research.
Well, this is all Yelp. I'm just getting the Yelpers. The Yelpers love this shit. What do we got here? What else we got here? Come on, load, you sons of bitches. Oh, there it is. You got the Waterfront Hotel in Fells Point. You got Maisie's in downtown. Felici's Cafe in Federal Hill. The Sip and Bite restaurant in Canton.
The old Sip and Bite.
I wouldn't eat anything that's grilled from Sip and Bite.
Yep. Metropolitan Coffee House and Wine Bar in Fed Hill.
We used to call it the Sip and Dump.
Nice. Perfect.
Because it cleaned you out. It was like a 5-minute cleanse.
Guy Fieri's Baltimore Kitchen and Bar. Get yourself some donkey flingers while we're getting some Monte Cristo. Guy Fieri, what a fuck. The Double TT Diner. I don't know if that's right. I think it's just the Double T Diner. Looks like the Double T Diner is your biggest. Why we should have just went there first. And
yeah, we should have just assumed that Monte Cristos were at the Double T Diner.
Of course it would. Why wouldn't it have been? That's really our fault for not thinking about that immediately. Oh shit. So there you go. Yeah, Double T Diner is essentially where it's at. Yeah, fried ham and Swiss with red concurrent jelly. That's what some places have too. Cheesecake Factory, also another place apparently. It has Potbelly Sandwich Shop. Another place you can get yourself a Monte Cristo.
At Potbelly's?
Yeah, that's what it says here. Potbelly's Sandwich Place, and this was in Laurel too. So if you're ever in Laurel, go to Potbelly's and they'll give you a Monte Cristo.
Ah.
You have to order.
You have to pay them, right?
Yeah, you have to order it and you have to pay for it. But I mean, it's there if you want it. Bennigan's apparently in Tyson's Corner. If you're down in Bennigan's. If you go to a Greasy Spoon Diner, you're going to get yourself a nice little Monte Cristo. So double tee it up. Go to Friendly's. Go to Bennington's. Go to the Double T Diner, 1 Mountain Road, Pasadena. Is that the one that's in the? Is that the one that's in the one that's
in the corner?
Is that in the edge of the triangle?
Yeah, the Pasadena one's the edge of the triangle.
Yeah, the where one way it's Pasadena, one way it's Severna Park. You go the other way, it's Glen Burnie. I miss that place.
You should come visit. It's still here.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
You're kidding me. You're kidding me.
Hasn't gone anywhere.
Hold on a minute. Huh. I should know it because I don't think you can move that place, and I think Corlugas? Who graduated with us that their family owns that diner?
Corlogos.
There it is. I was close. Corlogos. Pretty sure they still own it. Good bunch of people, those guys. There you go. And that's the story of the Double T Diner, ladies and gentlemen. The place where we spent most of our nights. Kind of, sort of, not really. Most of my nights I spent there.
It was at the bowling alley, really.
Yeah. It was that, or depending on where we were bowling, then it was Double T or Denny's was another spot by the DMV.
On the playground, though, was where you spent most of your days.
I don't think we did. If you quite honestly, I think I played in the parking lot rather than the playground.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had the option at Slade to play on the playground or play in the on the parking lot. We're like, there's a lot more places for us to throw the football, and there's like not 17 football games going on at the same time, so we're gonna play in the parking lot. And we have hatch marks already divvied off because of the parking spots. So we got this, guys. Don't you worry about it. Yeah. And then we got to high school, and there was no playground. It was just sporting complex. And there we go. Shit. So should we? I guess we should get to the news. I guess we should get to some kind of news.
Who needs news?
Not Huey Lewis. That's for damn sure.
Nope. That's for sure.
He can go out on his own.
He ditched the news.
He did. I just want the news to do it by themselves, to be quite honest with you. Just the news just cycling around by themselves.
Would they be called End the News?
I hope so. That would be even better.
I think that would be the way to do it.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the only way to do it, to be quite honest with you. Oh, ba 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 ba.
Dropped in to see what condition my condition was in.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, what condition my condition was in.
Alrighty, so we got some injuries. First and foremost, Jonas Gustafsson. He's got an unknown ailment. He got pulled after the first period and sent to hospital last night. And no one's really given that big of an update, I don't think, that I've seen. So we don't know if it's a just dehydration, which some goaltenders have been experiencing recently, including Braden Holtby, or if it has something to do with his heart, because he's had 3 heart surgeries over the past few years. So no one's quite sure what this mystery ailment is. I'm trying to find some news right now, but I don't think there is any big updates. Yep, as of 4 hours ago, it looks like just illness. So he is technically out for this foreseeable future.
Well, let's hope that it's a minimal amount of games, like maybe only 3 to 5 games.
3 to 5, possibly. Although I completely forgot he was still in the league, to be honest with you. So I forgot. Oh yeah, that's right. He's a Bruins backup. Super. And now he's gone. As soon as he's here, he's gone. Rick Nash, bone bruise on his leg. He is day to day. He's going to be out until aren't we all out until at least after the All-Star game. So that's something to shoot for. Yuri Talusti had wrist surgery. He's out 3 to 4 months with that. While Milan Mihalik has a fractured finger, and he is out indefinitely. So, fractured fingers out indefinitely. Sergei Bobrovsky, groin injury, again. He is on the IR. I think they said something to the effect that he's missed almost 60 games with a groin injury in the past 5 seasons or some shit like that.
Wow, he is becoming the Russian Kari Lettinen.
He really is. And they're close enough. I think we can allow it. And John Tortorella, broken ribs. He is day-to-day.
How did he do that?
The Blue Jackets had an outdoor skate, and what happened is he was not paying attention to the drill. Rene Bourque was not paying attention where John Tortorella was,
Right.
and just plowed into him.
I have 2 comments on this one. A, I've seen Rene Bourque play hockey before. There's no way that he didn't realize he was hitting John Tortorella. He meant that. He did that on purpose.
Yeah.
And number 2, are we sure that this didn't happen when the Blue Jackets were on a road trip and they snuck into Tortorella's room and Full Metal jacketed him while he slept with a pillowcase full of soap?
No, because there were cameras
Hockey
there.
pucks?
Oh, that's better. Pillowcase full of hockey pucks.
That'd be hurt. That would hurt.
There's no cameras in hotel rooms. What kind of hotels are you staying in?
Obviously cheap ones.
Yeah,
but
cameras. Wow, that's just for the porn.
exactly. Well, that's how you get away with soliciting prostitutes. Just say you're doing a porno. Pro tip. Anyway. Yeah, no, apparently there were cameras there documenting the outdoor practice because, it's a fun thing for the Columbus hockey community, and that no one got footage of Tortorella being hit. I'm just like, why are you not filming B-roll the entire practice, you dolts? Ugh. Columbus, how dare you? Anyway.
Was
Sean...
Rachel there taking pictures?
No, of course not.
Oh, she could have gotten a picture of it.
Maybe. I'll reserve comment. Sean Horcroft suspended 20 games for performance-enhancing drug use. So he is the 4th person, I think, to get dinged for the PED use. It was Sean Hill, and I can't remember the others. And a couple
I even
other
read an
ones.
article about this, and I don't remember who the other ones were.
I know Sean Hill because he was the first one. I can't remember. I forget. The hell with it. So there's that. Milan Lucic suspended 1 game for sucker punching Kevin Connaughton. I guess it was not in his plans to play that next game. They're not all going to be gems. They're not going to all be gems, but at least some of them should be, I guess, is the point. What else here? Stan Bowman, 3-year extension with the Chicago Blackhawks. How about that?
Can't he just stay for as long as he wants?
Kinda. Pretty sure he could, but you just have to make it the formalities.
What's his current title?
General manager.
Oh. Wait, like Scotty Bowman is he's the GM?
No, Stan Bowman.
Oh, I was going to say. Where's Scotty these days?
He's a consultant for the Chicago Blackhawks.
Okay, so what I thought was going on here was that Scotty Bowman just made up a position for himself again for 3 more years. That's what I thought was happening here. But yeah, okay.
He probably could. He's to that point where it's just like, yeah, sure. I'll just make up this position. You guys want to hang out and do this? Okay, cool. Breaking news. Not really breaking. Clayton Stoner pleads guilty to illegally hunting and capturing a well-known grizzly bear without a proper license.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Well, how do you become a world-known grizzly bear?
You get tagged and people watch you wander around on these little, like, think, oh, look at this bear, number 642, and they give him, like, a funny name like Skippy. Oh, Skippy's running around the park again. So Clayton Stoner shot him.
Wow. Good for you,
That's because
Clayton
he had a
Stoner.
shit name.
Yeah, well, I don't know the name of the bear.
I mean,
but,
what self-respecting grizzly bear is named Skippy?
That's a good point. Apparently, the sentences are ongoing for the Arga for his sentence. He was charged with 2 counts of making false statements to obtain a hunting license, hunting out of season, an unlawful possession of dead wildlife stemming from the incident in May 2013. The Crown of British Columbia recommends Stoner be fined. This is according to Bell Purry of the Beat in Global BC. Crown recommends Stoner be fined $4,000, make $6,000 contribution to Habitat Trust, give back the skull and hide, and a 3-year hunting probation.
He has to give back the skull and the hide.
What is? Oh, here's the better question. What exactly is Clinton Stoner doing currently with the skull and the hide?
Skull's probably mounted on the wall, and the hide's probably a rug.
Wow.
There you go. Clayton Stoner.
What if he doesn't have it anymore?
Well, what if the rug tied the whole room together?
That's true. That's true. I don't know. I mean, no one ever thought about that. Well then. Well, hey,
What if he
we'll find out.
What if he bought a fake bear rug and gave that to them?
Ooh, they'd never be able to tell. And then, but he would have to tag the fake bear rug.
And you'd have to shoot a bullet through it, just so it has the whole residue.
That's fine. That's easy. Anybody can do that. I know 4-year-olds that could shoot a hole through a bear rug.
How are the Deshanes doing?
Pretty good, probably. We'll see her this weekend.
Hey, how about that? Awesome.
Garth Brooks is now this weekend because it got canceled or postponed from last weekend.
At the Rofo?
Yep, Rofo.
Rofo Arena. More court news. Mike Richards' court date has been adjourned to late February, so
Oh, that's perfect timing.
It's got that going for him.
Hopefully Beagle will be back by then.
Yep. And then you can just send him to jail. Send him to jail. Burp. Ottawa. Remember the Ottawa Senators? They're a thing, apparently. They have unveiled plans for a new arena downtown. Downtown. Girl with her arms around your waist. Downtown.
We get it. We get it. Yeah.
Macklemore.
Oh, I thought you were going the other downtown.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, the chorus on that could be the best part of the song.
When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go.
Downtown.
I think we have to stop singing that legally now.
No, I think they're not going to be able to pick up because we're so out of tune.
I purposefully did that.
So, the Senators project, and this is a great name for it, it is going to be the proposals for the redevelopment of the LeBreton Flats in downtown Ottawa, and the project is entitled Illumination LeBreton. Would feature heritage waterfront attractions, park plazas, residential and commercial amenities, as well as a major event center anchored by a brand new 18,000-seat arena for Les Senators. Proposal backed by the Senators, Eugene Melnick makes an idea that the LeBreton Flats could be returned to its heyday and allows the team to move out of the Canadian Tire Center, which is 17 miles from Ottawa proper.
That is true. We've been there.
We've been there. The LeBreton Flats, which is less than a mile away from City Center, will be easily accessible via public transit, which Canada is not because it's way the hell and gone.
And it would also be easily accessible to Quebec.
Yes. And we won't have to yell outside the window, hey, where's Quebec? Although that is one of the best tales I've ever experienced.
He split nines 3 times.
No, he split three 9 times.
That's
no, you're right. You're right. He did split 9 3 times. Split 27 42 times. Fuck you, Glenn Anderson. Pay your kid support. Here's the picture, an artist rendering of what the arena will look like. I don't know what these people are doing outside playing when they have an arena here inside, but whatever.
Who are these artists that build the pictures of stadiums?
I don't know. I think these are people who go to art school, and then next thing you know, they're just like, "Hey, I'll make this for you and make it happen," and they're just like, "Oh."
What if the Senators change their logo? It's on the side of the building.
Yeah, it's going to be there, and they're going to have to spend millions to redo it.
Wow.
But let's be honest, who knows when this is going to be?
That looks fantastic right there, actually.
It looks fancy. It looks fancy as shit, man.
I like the windows for the walls.
Till it sends port anyway.
Yep.
By the way, Semyon Varlamov's going to miss 2 games due to his trial coming up here. So there's that.
Fantasy owners. Yep.
Fantasy owners are upset. Fantasy owners are upset, and people in comment sections of blog posts are basically doing a bad news Bears thing, saying let them play, let them play. So there you go. More arena news. The St. Louis Blues want the local government to renovate the downtown area as part of an upgrade, part of a project that will also upgrade the convention center and the former home of the NFL team. The St. Louis Blues and the Regional St. Louis Convention and Visitors Commission met with the city to discuss $100 million in renovation to the Scottrade Center. So there you go.
Wow. So is it like complete that the Rams are leaving St. Louis?
Oh, it's finito Santiago, brother.
I did not know that.
Yep, it was voted on. I think it was 30-2 was the votes to approve the move.
So they're gonna have 3 teams in LA now.
2.
All 3 teams should go.
Actually, 1 right now. It's only the Rams going.
Yes.
The Chargers have not agreed on anything, nor have the Raiders.
Correct.
So technically, right now,
I can't wait until it's all 3 teams.
Oh, odds are it could be.
That would be awesome.
Or the Raiders go down to San Diego and get a new deal themselves.
Yes, that's what I've heard. If San Diego moves, the Raiders will be in San Diego. Then the whole Raiders thing doesn't really fit with the whole San Diego vibe.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
So why would the Chargers leave town only to bring in another football team right behind them?
Because the Chargers ownership right now can't get is at odds with the city to get a stadium built, and maybe Al Davis's kid can be more persuasive to the city than the Chargers owners. That's all I can think about.
It just doesn't fit for me. The Raiders fans and their look.
The San Diego Raiders.
And
San Diego Raiders.
Like, man, I'm gonna skateboard to the stadium and watch a football game in my spiked shoulder pads.
Be the best if they did that. If they drove down from Oakland each Sunday, they had a home game, and you just had the surfer dudes mixing with these degenerate black hole.
This would be incredible. I'd pay to watch that. I'd pay to get the NFL Network or the NFL ticket or whatever it's called so I can do this.
There you go. Yeah, I would too, but I'm not going to because I sleep during the day and I don't give a shit. Oh, did you guys hear about the Kevin Spacey hoodies that the Florida Panthers were selling at their team store?
Did I?
Been
Yeah,
asking.
I saw it actually.
Okay, good. So apparently, during their winning streak, their 12-game winning streak, the Florida Panthers were giving out a sweater for Player of the Game, one of the memorial things, that had Kevin Spacey's face in space.
Are they allowed to do that? Did they get Spacey's permission to put his...
I'm guessing. Well, they're selling it in the store now, so they had to have gotten some kind of permission.
They had to have had some kind of, or a cease and desist, because these things sold out immediately. They were only $40 for a hoodie, so there you go. And on the back it had the Panthers logo with the hashtag Spacey in space. And Alexander Barkov was tweeting Kevin Spacey saying, "Hey, I'm here for 6 more years, and now I've got your hoodie with you with your face in the space in the thing." I'm like, well, okay. I mean, I get they're young kids. Maybe Jaromir Jagr can teach them who Kevin Spacey actually is, aside from the guy from House of Cards.
Maybe they could actually show him some movies like Usual Suspects.
Yeah. American Beauty is another movie.
Yeah.
I remember him in. What else was he in? Was he in Grosse Point Blank? Or was that that wasn't him.
The Negotiator?
K-Pax. I forgot about K-Pax.
Oh, K-Pax.
Who can remember K-Pax? Pay It Forward, apparently he was in. Who the hell was I talking to? Was it on this show that I was talking about Pay It Forward?
Probably. Where else would we be
bro.
talking about it?
I don't know. Odds are, I do remember talking about Kevin Spacey and Pay It Forward. It was probably at work during break because we talked random bullshit there. I think we were talking Meg Ryan. He was in 7.
Well, yes, obviously.
He was in Outbreak.
He was definitely in 7.
LA Confidential he was in. K-Pax. Shackleton's Antarctic Adventure, he was the narrator.
Okay.
He was in Goldmember.
What?
He was playing Dr. Evil in a film.
Oh, yeah, that's
Dr.
right.
Evil character.
That's right. I remember now.
Superman Returns.
Oh, yeah.
He was Lex Luthor. The Social Network, he was executive producer on that.
He was also in Horrible Bosses and Horrible Bosses 2.
He was.
Yeah.
How about that?
Very great roles for his career.
I'd say. He was host of Saturday Night Live twice.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when exactly was he in space? Or is this just a random thing?
No, it's like because his name is Spacey and just his space. Yep.
That's stupid.
It's just a correlation, word association. Hey, Spacey in space, boom.
That
Done.
is so dumb.
How the hell's Kevin Spacey honorary Knight Commander of the Order of the British Empire? He's from Jersey. How does this happen?
Kevin Spacey does what he wants.
I guess so. I mean, I guess the British Empire does what they want too. Why would I don't know. Why is that?
You sound very confused and worried.
I'm worried that Britain's just handing things out and that we haven't gotten our invitation to be a knight of the British Empire yet.
Well, I mean, the Queen is pretty old.
Maybe it's
She
one
doesn't
of
really
those
know what
things
she's
that
doing
if you
anymore.
buy the book, you become like a knight.
Buy my book. Buy my book. Buy my book.
Yeah, like the who's who of like college students.
Oh, like the
Yes, Who's Who. Yes.
of college students.
What a joke.
Oh, Jesus.
Although I was in that book every year.
There you go.
Did you ever buy it though?
I don't think so.
No, I never bought one either.
I don't understand how that scheme worked. Does this still happen?
I don't know.
I'm looking that up. Who's Who books.
You're gonna get so many great SEO.
The Who's Who scam.
Ha!
A Who's Who scam is a fraudulent wow, that's hard to say.
Jesus.
Who's Who scams involve selling the memberships in fraudulent directories that are created online or through instant Oh, this is a new Who's Who scam. The Cambridge Who's Who. American Biographical Institute. I don't know if I have anything that's going to be worthwhile here. Cambridge Who's Who's is a vanity publisher which highlights people's professional careers by publishing encapsulated biographies. Nope, that's not what I want.
No.
Wasn't it literally just a list of people?
Yeah, it was.
Like,
it was a
didn't
book
even
full of
say
names.
anything about you.
Right.
It was just a directory.
Who's Who in American Real Estate? Yeah, Who's Who Among Students in American Colleges and Universities, published by Randall Riley Publishing Company.
See?
How about that?
Who's Who Among Students in American Universities and Colleges, or also known as Who's Who Among Students, is a national college student recognition program in the United States of America. It has been compiling its lists since 1934.
Wow.
What? The selection process. Here we go.
Oh.
The organization does not solicit individuals for inclusion on the list. Institutions are allocated a number of nominee slots. Criteria for membership include grade point average, participation and leadership within school organizations and extracurricular activities, community involvement, and future leadership ability and/or potential. Ooh. Colleges may also have other requirements that are taken into consideration. Very
So it
vague.
did actually mean something to be a part of that.
Faculty, administration, and student body committees in each institution nominate a select number
That
of
is straight
undergraduate
up
and
bullshit.
graduate students for this honor annually. Names of the nominated students are often published in the newspapers of the students' hometowns. Woo. There are no financial obligations in terms of initiation cost, service charge, or membership fee to the nominated students. There's
So
an
basically-
official website.
So first off, this was like the first social networking because it's been around since '34, and B, they just didn't know how to stop it when social media actually became a thing.
So Who's Who Among Students.com, by the way. This is the frequently asked questions.
Can you search on there to find people that were Who's Who and like what years?
Maybe. There is an alumni section, and there is a shop section.
How
But,
much is the book? How much is the book itself? $34.95 is what I'm going to say.
Let's see. Well, in order to access the store, you have to be an honoree, an alumni, or a parent. So you have to have an account.
Wow. See if you have an account.
As a Who's Who Among Students alumni, you may have already added this achievement to your resume. If you would like a reference letter for your records, please email us. How do you even know if you were? I don't even know. Maybe there's a frequently asked question about that. Hold on. How will being a part of this honors program help me in the future? Have you ever wondered that? I have, and for about 5 minutes. Honorees will be able to take advantage of proprietary digital tools and services as alumni. What? Who's Who will continue adding valuable solutions to better equip nominees for the steps in their career progression.
What the hell is
those two
this?
sentences meant nothing. Any Who's Who honoree may add this award to their resume. If you're a registered student or alumni, you may log on to the Who's Who website and download a personalized letter verifying your participation. This is definitely a scam.
See?
Dude, this is amazing.
I know that I was part of this multiple times. Sean was part of Who's Who amongst business owners, if I remember correctly.
Well, he is a leader in his field.
He was.
Ooh, they don't have any books available prior to 2009.
Ruh-roh.
If you are inquiring about an older edition, you may have luck locating it on eBay.
To the eBay.
Who's Who students?
Which one are you going to
2000.
get?
I'm gonna go for 2000. I'm gonna see if you're in your senior year of college. There we go. $60. The Who's Who among American. Oh, that's the high school.
$60.
That's high school students. We don't want that.
Oh no, that's terrible.
Well, let's go back to 1996 then.
All right.
It all started in '96.
Ooh, that's only the state of Texas though.
Sons of bitches.
And it's only 96, 97. I want there we go, 95, 96. I have to go by state now?
Oh, for Christ's sake! Why are they making this so hard?
Could you imagine how big the book would be for the entire United States?
That's not the
Yeah, I
point.
guess so.
Ooh, Who's Who among American high school students 2000, 2001, D.C., Maryland, Virginia is $12. Scotty, should we order this and see if we're in it?
I just don't. Sure, why not? Why? We're fucking in this deep.
The condition is used, but quote unquote looks new.
What
And
is
that is in quotes.
They probably opened it once and just like, oh,
Yep.
this is a waste of.
There I am.
Yeah, exactly. Here I am.
Here we go.
I know for a fact I'm probably not in that book.
There, Scotty, there's that for you. John, there's that for you. Although you don't care about 2000, 2001 in Maryland and Virginia. I couldn't find the 1995, 96. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm probably not a part of it. I mean, it's probably rare.
Wait, and hold on. So it is probably rare. That's right. It's probably worth a lot.
Yep.
It is a like-new, unmarked copy of the Washington, D.C., Maryland, Virginia edition of the
So you're not in it.
2001 Who's Who Among American High School Students, the 35th annual edition, and it's Volume 4.
Woo!
What? I'm confused
Are there
about the
other
volumes.
volumes then?
Yeah, I guess so.
Are there multiple volumes of Maryland and Virginia? Like, what does it say in the description? What letters it has in it?
I don't believe so.
No.
It says Volume 4.
There's more pictures.
On the spine, though, it does not have a letter distribution.
Well, it said it was unmarked.
Students are listed alphabetically within the state where they attended. School students featured in this volume attended schools in the following states: District of Columbia, Maryland, Virginia. So
Oh.
I'm assuming that the
Oh, so
other
you could actually buy all the volumes then? Is
the
what
other
you're saying.
volumes are of other states.
I see.
So
Are you really gonna get this?
I'm thinking about it. No, I'm not going to perpetuate this scam.
you're buying it bootleg, brother. I mean, it's $12. They probably paid $65 for it. I think you're getting a value at twice the price.
And it's free economy shipping. It's coming from Allentown. Why would someone in Allentown,
Yeah, hold
Pennsylvania?
on.
This doesn't make sense.
Well,
This is a
Allentown,
scam.
leader of industry at Allentown. So why wouldn't you want to know the who's leader around your area? Maybe they want to scout out people. Maybe that was their scam. I know for sure I'm probably not on there. Because
I know for sure I'm probably not there.
I'm about 95% sure I was not part of this new leadership group in this.
I
new
remember
world.
I remember letters going to your house that said that you were part of Who's Who.
But I thought that was a scam. I thought everybody got those.
Yeah, well,
No, apparently not. Apparently it had to go through a massive vetting system and talking to teachers and such.
basically you go to the registrar's office. Hey, give me your addresses. We're gonna put these kids in books. Oh, okay. There's your vetting process. That was it.
We're gonna try and sell these kids books.
We're gonna try to get these little bastards. Yeah,
Well,
and
this
it
was
worked for
fun.
some people, I'm sure. I'm surprised. First off, they still have physical copies. Second off, they still do it with social media being a thing.
Is there a Who's Who Facebook page?
I hope so. I hope so. Let's find out. Couple other things, by the way, while that Shane Jones broke his records for franchise for scoring goals in the Winnipeg, Phoenix, Arizona triumvirate, 380 goals. Craig Adams announced his retirement from the NHL. 2 Stanley Cups, 55 goals, 105 assists in over 900 games. And Matt Hendricks broke his jock after taking a shot to the Matt Hendricks's.
Yep. Yeah, that was whew. That was the tweet was fantastic though. Thanking I think he thanked Bike for making
Bike and who else was it? I think there was somebody else. Rydell maybe? I don't know.
I was gonna say Rydell also, but I felt like that was like a football thing.
I thought it was too. We'll figure it out. By the way, shout out Carl Alsner. All-time Capitals Iron Man, 423 consecutive games played for your Washington Capitals.
Wow.
So,
He is Iron Man.
Indeed he is. And he's carrying a CCM stick even though he does Bauer. Good job. Caps crew. Oh, you're the worst. All of you. All of you. Hi Lyle, how are things?
Hey, things are fun. How's the Maryland the Maryland crew after the big blizzard?
Well, we don't have snowshoes, Lyle.
I bet you do now.
So I have snow in my shoes, but that's a completely different thing.
I gotta tell you, you guys got what we got in one of our many major blizzards, but of the biggest blizzard we had last year up here, you guys got around the same amount. So I felt for you. I really did. It was like, oh man, that's
29.2 inches here.
That sucks so bad.
It
2.5 feet, dude. I mean,
it was actually quite funny though because so Friday night it started snowing really, like Friday afternoonish, but nothing was really on the ground.
Yeah.
Friday night all hell broke loose, and then Saturday I woke up and I had a full like 30-second conversation with myself on whether or not I should go out and shovel some now, or just say screw it and wait until it was over.
Tell me you did the latter.
And I went screw it, and I went and grabbed a Guinness and I watched soccer.
Attaboy. There you go.
And then,
no point unless you gotta be somewhere. Wait until the shit is over. Well done, you.
So it snowed all day Saturday too.
Yeah,
like Saturday night.
We were actually I almost never watch CNN, but my wife and I just said, well, geez, this sounds like it's good. Let's check out CNN. Holy shit! Wow, they're getting pounded. Oh my god.
Yeah, and it all came down in 24 hours too.
Yeah, I saw that. Like, man, that was nasty. So yeah. Meanwhile, we had nothing. We had absolutely nothing. That storm passed to the south of us. We got nothing.
Well, so I knew it was going to be bad. I woke up on Saturday morning, and I had, I think it was like last Thursday, maybe, I got one of those little weather stations where you put like the one piece outside, like on the deck, and you put that inside the house. And I woke up on Saturday morning, and I think I have a picture of it. It was, I believe it was 21 degrees on Saturday morning, and it said that it was like 97% humidity. And I was like, oh, God, we're screwed.
Oh, man. Yeah. Nice snowman, by the way.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, you did a good job. And on the deck, too. You don't see that up here. Usually we just shovel all that off the deck. But yeah.
Well, that was what I had to use. I used all that snow because there was 2 feet of snow out front.
Man.
And by the time I actually shoveled fully, there was the actual snow itself, like from my walk up to where the snow level was probably mid-chest level.
God.
And then we had shoveled on top of stuff, and it was actually like mounds of snow that was like eye level for me, like as I was walking around.
Oh, man. Yeah, well, but you guys survived. You did good.
But we finally got back out. My little Scion TC made it to work this morning. So
there you go. Right on. Yeah, I saw Kim Herter had her pictures up too. Looks like her German Shepherd. I guess that's her first real snowfall for those dogs. They loved it. So that was good to see. Happy dogs. Dogs love it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, last year was just what was it last year? It was just freaking ice and wind and all that other crap when I was down there last year during my fair. So
Well,
it was not snow per se. It was just ice. And
how much snow? I mean, how much snow do you guys normally get in a winter in Maryland, in Baltimore, in Maryland, but just in Maryland in general?
Depends on the year, honestly.
Yeah, but on average, what would be about the average?
Probably about that.
Yeah.
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 Lyle.
Yeah. One of my friends up here was actually like he'd gone to Facebook and go, geez, bunch of wimps down there, they should, oh come on, it's just snow. Oh geez, telling them they should prepare for a week's worth of food. It's like, dude, they're not used to this. They're not used to this. This isn't up here PEI where we sit down and go 60, because that's about 60 centimeters of snow you guys got, and we're sitting there, like we get 60 centimeters. Is like, if the plow hasn't hit us by day 2, we're going, okay, what the, the hell, and they're like, why are they telling them for a week and all this? Because they don't have the infrastructure for this. They're not used to it. Leave them alone.
I have a suspicion about this. There's per person. Way more plows per person in places that are used to getting snow than there are around here. But that's because, like, of everyone that lives on PEI, I bet you personally know 3 people who have a plow on the front of their truck.
Oh God, yeah. We hire people to come and plow. I don't shovel my driveway. I shovel my deck and my walkway, and that gets enough. And then I have to, as you guys probably saw in my pictures last winter, I have to shovel a path to my propane tanks because that side of my house the drifts just. Wah! Yes. But the driveway we get plowed. We have like everybody around here usually gets their driveways plowed. They're like about 4 or 5 different cut. They're like they will like come and cut your lawn in the summertime if you want them to mow your lawn. I don't bother getting that service. They'll do landscaping, and in the wintertime they will come and plow driveways, right? And my street and the street I'm on is one of the main streets here in Charlottetown, so that always gets plowed first because I'm also 5 minutes from the hospital, so they have to have those streets plowed. Yeah. So that's awesome, like I sit here and it's just like, oh yeah, boom. But the side streets behind me, they'll wait. Like when we had the major storm last year, they just behind me, the little, they waited like 3 days for a plow finally went through there. Yeah. So
wow, 3 days. You should see Baltimore right now.
Oh, I can imagine. But it must be warming up, and melting down there now.
Oh yeah, it was 55 yesterday evening.
It was 57, 58
yesterday. There you go. That'll put a big melt on. But it takes a long time for it to melt, though. It takes a long time for it to melt. That's it. People are like, oh, if it gets up to 45, 50 degrees, that'll melt. Yeah, if it's 45, 50 degrees Celsius, poof, it'll disappear. 45, 50 degrees Fahrenheit, you're looking at 3 days.
Scotty, I am gonna say that I was quite mad at myself because the entire time I was thinking of if only I would have gone to Lowe's and bought the 2 heat dish propane system, I wouldn't have had to shovel anything. I just would have stuck it out in the road.
There you go.
Gone.
There you go.
There you go. You would have. We could see it. It's
so dumb.
Well, these things happen.
But anyway, I just wanted you to know that among people who are up here looking down their noses at you guys, I was among your defenders because it was just like, hey, they're not used to this. Leave them, and I think they're doing all right considering. Leave them the hell alone.
I do really like the. I think it was in New York. Somebody built a massive igloo and put it on Airbnb.
Yeah, it was in Brooklyn.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
I like the pictures of the dude who was being towed snowboarding. Going down through Broadway and all that. I thought, why the hell not? There's nobody on the street. What the hell? Though I tell you though, man, he came close a couple of times to face planting into the side of parked vehicles. I mean,
well, these things happen.
But hey, that's his problem.
Yeah.
So
I just made it more funny.
Yeah.
Listen, when I was a kid, when the buses used to go, we used to run around behind the school buses, grab onto the bumper, and be dragged down the road for like half a mile. You kids, stop doing that! Nobody sat down and called the cops. You're like, you kids, stop doing. You kids, be careful. It was the 1970s. It was a different time.
Yeah,
anyway,
a federal case.
Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah. Now your parents would be brought up on charges.
Oh my Jesus! Well, yeah. Well, back then the only thing is just get a boot in the arse and the old man. Don't do that again. And be chuckling to Mom afterwards. You see those little assholes in the back of the bus? Jesus Christ! Bring me another beer.
There you go.
And don't sip from the can this time. Anyway.
Speaking of which, Lyle, not speaking of beers, but we have already packed up all of our glassware, so this is a delightful 14-year Glenlivet that was aged in bourbon barrels in a solo cup.
Lovely.
Perfect.
Lovely.
Done.
Lovely.
Class.
Yes,
We
the
call that Glenbrady class.
There you go. The big move's on.
It is. I'm moving to Herndon, Virginia.
Oh, wow. You're going to the big VA. Holy shit.
Herndon, Virginia.
Yes, it is.
Virginia is for lovers, they say.
It is.
Is that Carolina? No, Virginia.
No, this is Virginia. It is Virginia.
Yeah.
Don't let Carolina is for a different kind of lovers.
Well, you guys are newlyweds, so it works. So,
Yes.
they're moving to Virginia. That's lovely.
And
Oh,
it
that's
is
good.
it is much closer to my real office.
There you go.
There you go.
Your office.
So,
Outstanding.
In
Good.
any case.
Well, I
So-
saw that she had the pictures up. You guys were packing. What the hell? We can't go anywhere. Might as well pack up the house.
Yeah, during the
if
storm.
only
The storm would have waited a week, or not 1 week, actually 2 weeks, because being snowed in when our stuff is already where it needs to be,
Yeah.
but it just needs to be unboxed. Now that would have been nice.
There you go. Oh well.
Would have been aces, but hey, week late and dollars short. I don't know what that means. That's not even a saying. By the way, I looked up Who's Who. It gave me Who's Who in the Zoo, which is a place in Calgary Airport, which is a store. So stuffed animals. And I found this little nugget on Facebook. Apparently, the Owensboro, Kentucky Public Schools have created a pedal desk.
Pedal desk?
A pedal desk.
What is a pedal desk, Scotty?
Well, a pedal desk, is a desk that has pedals.
Okay.
It's exactly how it sounds. What they're doing
it's
is
not a clever name.
it's not just a clever name. You're absolutely right.
It actually describes its function.
What are you powering?
Okay, what's the
Nothing.
picture here?
Here we go. You got your kids right here. They got the pedals right there. They can pedal away. If they don't feel like sitting down all the time, they can just pedal to their desk. So they're not like anxious and walking around or just being annoying.
So you're
to
incorporating scholastic ability and physical fitness.
Exactly. There you
I
go.
think it's stupid.
It stinks.
I think it's good for the youth obesity market. So I think
The growing
huge
youth
for
obesity.
the kids with ADHD.
yeah, exactly.
I see what
I
you
mean,
did there, Lyle. The
Thank you, sir.
growing obesity market. Mm.
I have my moments. I'll be quiet now.
If they have pedal desks for some kids who don't like to sit still, and they got standing desks for other ones who don't like to sit down.
The
so.
pedal desk sounds really terrible.
Well, listen, it's in beta. This is a beta.
Like, what are you pedaling, son?
Owensboro, Kentucky, probably same family marriage.
Oh!
That's what I'm assuming.
Kentucky is for a different kind of lover.
I think they're the same kind of. It's Carolina. What is North Carolina state? Do they have a state motto?
Have we?
Michael Jordan.
Move over, sis.
Haven't we already gone over state mottos on this show?
Have we?
I don't know.
Odds are we have, but it's not like we haven't rehashed things in this life
Yeah,
before.
I mean, we've gone over anniversary things
Every year.
every year.
Exactly. Okay. Okay, here's First in Flight. That's what it is. That's what North Carolina's gimmick is. First in Flight.
First in flight?
Because of the because of the Kitty Hawk.
You didn't really have much competition there. in
Yeah.
North Carolina.
No, well,
It's not like it was a
First in
race.
flight, wouldn't that be for... never mind. I was going to say a really bad joke.
What
but
if they had
it's
a-
involving running away, so no. Never mind.
They could have
French?
first in flight bumper stickers with Michael Jordan's logo on it.
Perfect.
There you go.
I would
Is
see
that where you were going?
First in flight!
Because I can say it, because I'm not anywhere close to Quebec. But were you gonna say something about France there?
I'm not saying a word, Mark. I will leave that to your vivid imagination. I will leave that to your vivid imagination. I was not in any means impugning the French people.
Fair enough. I'll do that. I'll jump on that grenade.
No.
I'm just kidding.
We're only kidding.
All right,
The
Bruno
state
Mars.
insect is the European honeybee for North Carolina.
Wait, how can a European honeybee be your state insect?
But Lyle, it gets better. The state red berry is strawberry, and the state blueberry is blueberry.
Oh, I'm glad they sorted that out. I would have been confused.
The state folk dance is clogging, and the state popular dance is called the Carolina Shag.
I bet it is.
That's actually the state popular.
That's what she
too.
said, yeah.
While the state sport, of course, is NASCAR.
Duh.
The
Zoom,
state
zoom.
beverage is milk. So there you go.
Okay, now I don't believe that for one goddamn minute.
Yeah,
Are you sure it's not natural light?
well, here's the funny thing. It's different. It's
Only
different
at
from
NASCAR.
It's different from the state drink of Virginia, which is cigarettes.
Oh yeah. Everything tobacco. Yes.
Here we go.
State bird, tobacco. State insect, tobacco.
The amount of states that have milk as a state beverage is amazing.
I thought
They're all
Maryland-
lying. They're all lying. Unless you're a
Maryland
dairy-producing
is
state, you're a goddamn liar.
Here we go. Arkansas, Delaware, Kentucky, Louisiana.
No. Come on.
No, Kentucky, the home of bourbon. Screw you. It's
Yeah.
milk.
North Dakota, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, and then
sounds
South
like a
Dakota,
shitty
Tennessee,
road trip.
Virginia, let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. District of Columbia. It's the Ricky.
Yay!
Let's find
Oh,
the
Ricky, you're so fine. When we put you into line, I don't know what it
is a highball made from gin or bourbon, half
There you
lime
go.
squeezed, and it dropped in a glass.
There you go.
Nice.
Water.
There it is. Now we're
Somebody's
talking.
got some balls.
Now we're talking. Well
it
done.
would be DC, the center of the United States, where their state drink is something that's considered a highball, and you getting drunk.
Alabama is Colneck Ridge whiskey. That's the state drink.
There you go. There you go. At least be
Nebraska.
honest.
The state soft drink is Kool-Aid.
Is that a soft drink?
Wait, what? The state soft drink is Kool-Aid?
And in Puerto Rico, it is the Pina Colada.
There we are. Now we're talking.
Okay,
Well done.
that makes sense.
Yes, that one actually that well, and so does like the whiskey one, and I like
Yes.
the Ricky one there. Yeah, that's what she was singing about when she was singing "Oh Ricky's You're So Fine." She's talking about the drink. God damn it!
Oh,
maybe.
Also Mickey.
Oh.
But
No, Ricky. She meant Ricky. She was drunk when she sang it.
no.
Too
That's
many
what
Rickies.
Bob Euchre was saying just a bit outside with the Ricky.
Just a bit. Anyway, but yeah, pina colada. That makes sense for Puerto Rico.
What is the state? What is there a popular dance in a state in Maryland? Of course it is. It's square dancing. Why would again square dancing? Square dancing all over the goddamn map for state dances.
I mean, it's a good thing that at the Cancun Cantina they celebrate that
Well,
heritage,
thank God for
that Maryland heritage.
They don't have milk though.
No.
Shocking.
I think it's Miller Lite is the drink of choice at the Cancun Cantina.
That is true.
Never trust a state where the state drink is milk. 'Cause you know they're lying. They are so lying. Kentucky, you're lying. You're goddamn lying.
True. Unless you're the cheese state, milk is not.
Now
your
see, that makes sense. Yes,
you're
a
Wisconsin.
major dairy-producing state, yes, milk would be.
Yeah.
They're not lying. That one, yes.
To be
Kentucky?
fair, I think Pennsylvania could also be considered a dairy state because Wawa's there.
What's their state? What's their
Plus,
state?
I
drink?
feel like
What's
it's
their state
Amish.
drink?
I feel like that's Amish more.
Their state drink's milk because it's everyone else is.
Really? Are you sure it isn't Steel City?
And no, because no one likes Pittsburgh. It's
Ah, there you go. Okay, well, there you go then.
Piece of shit
Yep.
city.
Well, and you did say the Amish and all that, so okay.
Yeah.
I will accept milk as the state drink of Pennsylvania.
Plus, they were gonna bring the Steel City to the choice, but they couldn't find a cab.
no caps.
What's the state drink of Maine?
Milk.
Lobster.
And Massachusetts?
Lobster.
You don't even have to look the list anymore.
Lobster.
Milk.
Massachusetts. Oh, cranberry juice for Massachusetts.
I see what happened there.
And I lied. Maine, I was looking at the wrong one. I was looking at Maryland. Moxie is Maine's official beverage.
What the hell is Moxie?
Moxie is a brand of carbonated beverage. That is the
Okay.
first mass-produced soft drink in the United States.
All right. Well,
1867.
and it
got
was made
some
there,
Moxie.
probably.
But no, it was.
You've got
produced by-
Moxie, kid.
Here's the fun part. It was produced by Moxie Beverage Company of Bedford, New Hampshire.
Oh, Maine, you are so fucked up. What is? Come on.
Here we go. Here we go. It's better. It gets better. Moxie is closely associated with the state of Maine because its creator, Dr. Augustine Thompson, was born in Union, Maine, but Moxie was created and first produced in Lowell, Massachusetts.
Oh.
So that's now two different states.
Oh my. Anyway.
It's
So
the,
what is their like most popular breakfast? Canadian bacon and ham?
Maine is the Colorado Avalanche of state beverages.
Yes.
Because it's just retiring all the things because
Sounds like it.
Wow.
Holy Jesus. Let's see what's happening in Maine. What's the state symbols in Maine?
Maple syrup.
State
Stephen King.
Blueberry pie.
Yeah. No. That's understandable.
State mammal, moose.
Yep. Definitely.
State treat, whoopie pie.
Okay.
The state what?
Can't argue with that.
The state treat.
Oh, treat. I thought you said state tree, and I'm like,
I
wait a
heard
minute,
tree
whoopie pie. What
also,
the
and I
hell's
kinda wanted to
what
know
the
what a
hell's
whoopie pie looked
a
like.
whoopie pie tree?
I want to know what a whoopie pie is.
Man, somebody took some psychedelics and read Dr. Seuss to come up with that one, didn't they? What's the state tree?
There is no state tree.
Get out of town.
Well, it's probably
Everybody's got a
because
state.
I'll tell you what it's
Here's how I found
spruce.
it.
It's nothing
Eastern
but
white
goddamn spruce.
Eastern white pine is the state tree.
Okay. Well, that works too. That works too.
The state flower is the white pine cone and tassel.
I can see that. That's understandable. Have you been to Maine?
No.
It's full of trees, man.
By the way,
I thought living in Canada, I was in a place with the most trees ever. I was wrong. It's Maine.
Maine's license plate has vacation land on the bottom of it underneath the numbers, which I don't think is a thing. And the state fish, it could be the greatest name of a fish ever.
Okay.
It is the landlocked salmon. The land for a place that is on the Atlantic Ocean.
Where you could have picked a crustacean like lobster, you could have picked cod, killing me. You're goddamn killing me. You're killing me, Maine.
I want to know the guy who named that fish. Like, Bob, that looks a lot like a salmon. Yeah, but it's in a lake. It can't be a salmon. Salmon are from rivers, you idiot. All right. Well,
I'll tell you what. Since we can't find water on either side, we'll call this the landlocked salmon.
And thus, the state fish was born.
The problem was this was. The problem was this happened in '73, and they had maps available. So they just don't like looking at things.
Oh man! In case you're just tuning in, folks, we're a day before the All-Star break. We don't give a shit right now, so we're just
Guys,
going.
We're just shooting the shit.
We're
because
just-
we can only talk about Steven Stamkos for so
I
long.
don't care about
actually-
Steven Stamkos. Steven Stamkos is not being traded at the trade deadline. Enough said and done. Get
All
over
right,
at Toronto.
okay,
You
here
can
we go,
pine
here we go.
for him this summer.
Here
Jesus.
we go. Now we're going to go to the main thing. We're going to
Okay.
what we need to do, gentlemen. That is
Okay.
the state
Is
of
this
Maryland.
to get our everything
This-
together for our trip to Turks and Caicos?
Kind of. The state of Maryland, ladies and gentlemen, we have a ton of shit to talk about for the state of Maryland and their state symbols.
Okay.
The flag, of course, is the greatest flag in the Union. You can see
There's
it right
no
over here.
debate there. No
It's
debate.
amazing.
Sorry. Yeah, there's no debate. Sorry.
And if you don't agree, you're goddamn communist.
I'm Canadian, so I have no opinion.
That's fine.
I'm just taking your word for it, guys. I'm just taking your word
The
for it.
motto of the state. Do any of the Maryland boys know the motto of the state? I didn't
No.
until right now.
No idea.
Don't tread on me. No,
I
that's
have I have the Maryland flag. How to properly display a Maryland flag.
Okay.
There you
Does it have the motto on there?
No, it just has protocol.
Okay.
go. Apparently, though, the state motto is "Made in Taiwan." So
Provided courtesy of CRW flags.
There we go.
Is that the state,
There's your state motto.
Maryland
the-
Flag Day is March 9th, though.
there you
yes,
go.
it is. The literal translation is manly deeds, womanly words. The official translation is strong deeds, gentle words.
I didn't know that, but I have heard that. Yes.
Manly deeds, womanly words.
Manly deeds.
Yes.
Manly
Sorry.
deeds. Manly deeds and womanly words. I do declare I just built a bridge.
There you go.
Manly deeds,
It
womanly
is a
words.
manly deed, and it's done in a womanly
Womanly words. There you go.
The nicknames. Baltimore gentlemen. Do you have the nicknames?
Of the Maryland state?
We got 2 of them.
No.
I thought there's something about a lady, right?
No, it's the old line state or the free state.
Oh, it is.
I liked yours better, Johnny. Maryland, there's
thing,
something
right?
about a lady.
Here is the state.
That's my state motto.
Here's the state seal of Maryland. It's 2 guys just hanging out with the Maryland flag. Because look how they're like, hey, look how badass this is.
For a second, I thought, no, come on, you ripped that off from The Simpsons. That's the town seal of Springfield. Come on.
No.
I had to look closely. Say, no.
Guy right here holding a fish.
Yeah.
Other guy holding a shovel.
Okay.
What else do you want? What more do you want from this?
That is fantastic. That is basically like, look at the shield. It's just
Yeah,
the
look at the
greatest
shield.
ever.
Hey, look at this.
Yeah.
Who cares if I'm holding a fish?
Yeah.
right,
Check this
the,
out, yo. Yeah.
State bird.
State bird.
Oriole.
Yep.
There it is.
That was
There you
easy
go.
one.
Wow, jeez, yeah. If you didn't know come on, they don't know. No, we just named the ball team after some random bird. You know? The owner looked out the window, and an oriole happened to light on his windowsill.
The ferocious Oriole.
Here we go. The state cat.
Feline. Oh, sorry.
Mountain
That
lion.
is a cat.
I'm going mountain lion.
Not the mountain lion, Johnny.
Siamese.
How many different types of cats are there?
Several.
I'm gonna go Glen Burnie house cat.
Close. Calico. We will give you that.
Calico, yes. We
yeah.
will accept Calico. Glen Burnie house cat. A long walk for that one. Wow.
Crustacean.
Lobster. No, crab. I changed my answer. Crab.
Panic crab.
Crab.
There it is.
Yeah,
Winner.
what he said. It was right on the tip of my tongue. Thank you, Johnny.
The state dinosaur.
Obviously, the
T-Rex.
Tyrannosaurus Rex. Duh.
No.
Maybe the rat. I'm going to change my answer to the raptor.
No. Johnny, do you have an answer?
I'm gonna say Triceratops.
The Astrodon.
The what?
The Astrodon.
You're making it up. What the hell? You got a picture of that beast?
Give me 2 seconds.
Okay. While we do Snappy Patter here, Astrodon.
The
the hell's it?
Astrodon, which is almost like a.
That better not be a plant eater.
No, it's a brontosaurus. Look at this sumbitch.
It is a plant.
Okay. Yeah, but it's a big plant eater. I'll give him that.
That's actually right there. That's a manly deed done in a womanly voice.
Exactly.
And here
It's
you go.
an Astrodon.
Little mohawk here. And
That's actually pretty badass. Yeah.
What a hipster.
got little hooves here instead of.
Oh, how dainty. Oh my. Oh my.
So there you go.
I've never
He
seen
can
any
crap
of
the
that.
size of a house.
It has.
I've never seen that in any of the Land Before Time movies.
No.
Enough, no.
They should though. That's actually pretty cool with the cloven hooves in the front and the punk hairdo running down the back of the neck.
First
Yeah.
fossils of the Astrodon were found in Maryland, and they lived in what is now Maryland 95 to 130 million years ago.
Mm.
What part of Maryland?
PG County is where they found the fossils.
Yeah,
So
sure,
obviously they got killed there.
That's true. That's true. There wasn't even the astronaut actually lived through the comet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. He just got shot in a liquor store. Moving on. Moving forward.
Ooh, what do you expect? You get that badass mohawk. I mean, come on. It was gonna come to a mean end, guys.
Exactly. Those Triceratops just pop 3 in his head. That was their motto.
Triceratops' motto literally was, "I will cut a bitch."
Exactly. There we go. State dog of Maryland.
Ooh.
Pitbull.
Beagle.
Okay. Do I get a guess?
Yes, please.
No, it's not Chihuahua. It's not Shih Tzu.
No.
I'm going to be bold and say Dalmatian.
The Chesapeake Bay Retriever is
Yeah, so close. So close.
Everything's always Chesapeake Bay related.
It's the
should be
UMBC
obvious by
mascot,
now.
for Pete's sake. I don't
That's
know
true.
why.
That is true.
State flower, because I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna skip a couple. State flower.
This I know. I'm not allowed to answer
This
this.
I know
one.
as well.
I
Lyle,
don't
do you have
know
any?
it. The rose.
It is part of the Preakness every year.
Yes, sir.
The Black-Eyed Susan.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Yes.
I was actually not aware of that. So.
By the way, the black-eyed Susan.
Yeah,
What
that
calls
came
out that flower?
I don't know, but they were.
Oh, you just know that was the offshoot of a domestic violence incident. You just know that. Yeah.
Well, the Latin name is Rudbeckia hirta, so it almost looks like redneck. So I can allow that.
Okay.
The state reptile.
Astrodon.
Love.
It's a reptile.
I'm gonna go. It's the snakefish.
Snake. You're making it up. There's no such thing as a snake.
I'm gonna look up the Crofton snakefish.
That was a big thing.
But that was a landlocked snakefish.
Is that your snakefish? Is that your guys' version of the platypus? Snake and a fish? Come on.
Snakefish was in.
The
Was that?
snakefish was an angry son of a bitch.
That was in Waldorf, wasn't it? That they
It was
found
one in Crofton.
It was Crofton. That's right. They found a snakefish. It was
God, that sounds
imported.
horrifying.
It was imported from.
It eats everything.
Asia. And it ate everything in the water. It was literally it was a fish that looked like that had mandibles of a snake.
Oh Jesus!
It's just like the name.
God, that sounds horrifying.
They found one in BC recently, apparently too.
Oh shit! Well, I'm not going
as
to
of recently, as of 2012 or 2012. So.
I'll take. You know what? I'll take my chances with the sharks. I'll swim in the ocean, take my chances with
All
the
right,
shark.
so
I'm gonna
Johnny,
go rockfish.
Okay, that was the state fish. The reptile is the diamondback terrapin.
Oh.
And Mark, you get points off for not knowing that.
Yeah, I should know.
Because you knew both.
Whoa!
You had the
Time out.
Yes.
A turtle is not a reptile. A turtle is
Yes, it
amphibian.
is.
Yeah,
Oh,
terrapins are
no, you're
reptiles.
right.
What?
I'm looking that up.
I'm
Look it
confused.
up.
Okay, is a turtle a reptile or an amphibian?
Is a terrapin a turtle? That's when we have. It's a species of turtle, but they're calling it an amphibian.
So
Okay.
you can do it with both hands.
It's from the Algonquin word torprie. I don't know what that means. I don't think I pronounced
That's
it.
the
Is a
God's
terrapin a reptile? There it is. Yahoo Answers has to be right.
Does it? I don't know.
You use Yahoo?
No,
Oh my.
It is a reptile, and it is a branch of the Chelonians, which includes turtles and tortoises.
Well, there we
Okay.
go.
All
See?
turtles are reptiles. Wow, really? I thought that was
There we
like...
go.
There we go. We have an yes.
You would think amphibious though.
Yahoo.
Well, I thought it was a reptile, and you guys made me doubt myself because I said, "No, it's amphibian." Mark was so sure.
I would have totally put turtles into like the frog category there.
Uh-huh.
Well, but I
add-
think shell.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll add the terrapin to my who's who among reptiles.
There we
list.
go.
There you go.
In your reptile spotter book.
The state dessert.
Cream pie.
That's disgusting. How dare you on a family?
On a family show, no less. Good Lord, man. Have you known? What have I become?
Well, Lord, never.
You have insulted my fish. Grandma
this
nipples
is
did for some
fantastic.
reason. I don't know why.
I'm
Anyway.
gonna go American Pie. I mean,
nope. Nope,
Oh.
not that's not the song either. Johnny, the last one to guess.
Vanilla ice cream.
Nope.
That's me. That's Maine State ice cream.
It is the Smith Island cake, and the Smith Island cake is a 8 to 15 thin layer cake with cream frosting and/or crushed candy bars.
This what?
Whoa.
This sounds
Say
like
hello to diabetes. Wow.
some dude that was high on weed one night came up with it.
dude, a
Smith.
cake with crushed candy bars, 15 layers high.
Here we go. Here's a picture of your Smith
I
Island.
gotta see this.
Look at this, babe.
Oh my God!
Look at that.
It looks delicious, and yet my blood sugar is cringing just looking at it.
I like how they just
strawberry.
threw some strawberries there.
Yeah. Here's your healthy side, Joyce.
There you go.
Real quick, I want to. There was a 2002 article in the Washington Post about the fish, about the snakefish.
Snakefish, yeah.
Okay.
Just let me give you some quotes
Sure.
from this article.
Please do.
This is from Walter Courtney Jr., the exotic fish biologist that was consulted about this. Quote unquote, I don't know of anything admirable about these fish. The only recourse they've got is either to get rid of the vegetation or wait until winter when it dies.
Wow.
Yeah. So
That's not a species. So in other words, if that species becomes endangered, the Audubon Society says, let it go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, let's save this one.
And this is from Bob Lunsford, who is a biologist that was working on this case. He closes the article by saying, quote, if you catch it, kill it. It's not a dead or alive thing. We want it dead.
Yeah, essentially that was it. It's just like if you
So
see this, you murder it.
There you go. So, hey, all you people who believe that God put creatures on this earth so that we can destroy them, there's one you can have
There
at.
it is.
Go hard. Kill it every time you see it. Shoot it on sight. Do what you
It's
got to
lucky
do.
that it
Whacking
wasn't
day.
in Waldorf, because in Crofton it probably lived longer than it needed to.
Yeah, exactly. Probably set up a shop too.
So there
By
we
the way,
are.
fun fact: official state dance is square dancing, and it's 21 states have the official square dance official stands as square dancing. So there you go.
It's one hell of a square dance.
All right, the official sport. Now, there's two sports you can name here. You got an individual sport and a team sport. Lyle, we're gonna have you guess first because I think the boys
Okay.
might get the team sport, but maybe not the
The
individual.
team sport?
Yes.
Ironically enough, by the way, Wyoming, not one of the states that has the square dance as its
Odd.
state.
That's interesting.
That is weird.
Well, I know I just made that up, but Wyoming.
Oh, you son of a bitch! Yeah, we go, what? Really? And yet that would seem appropriate.
When you
After
say-
all,
when you
if
say it
Kentucky,
with the-
if Kentucky state drink can be milk, right? Okay.
Wyoming,
all right.
Colorado, where squares they come.
There you go.
Okay. So, individual sport and the team sport. Try not to pick something too obvious here. Shit. All right. Well, I'm going to say the team sport is American football, and the individual sport I will say is highlight.
Interesting guess.
Not
Kind of
too
close to the
far
individual.
off, actually.
Yeah, individual sport is interesting, although you flip-flop them around a bit.
Oh,
Johnny,
okay.
Pretty
Mark,
certain that. Do you know, Mark?
I do know the team sport, but the individual sport I'm going to guess is archery.
No.
I actually believe that the individual sport is jousting,
Bing.
and the team sport is lacrosse.
Lacrosse.
There it is.
Wow.
Chicken dinner for Johnny P.
Hold on. Time
That's
out.
that's impressive.
That's very good, Scott. I mean, John. Well done. I am very, very proud of you on that. But jousting is not an individual sport. You need someone else.
You need no. It's an individual sport because you're against somebody else, but you do need a horse.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're not people.
Under
Yeah,
technicality-
Jousting, eh?
It has been the state sport since 1962.
right after everyone stopped.
Welcome, fans, to Wide World of Jousting. We've got
The Maryland State Jousting Championship has been held annually since 1950 and is sponsored by the Maryland Jousting Tournament Association.
Ooh, here I am mocking, and they run this tournament every year. Well,
That
there you
totally
go.
sounds like a money funnel for some illegal activity.
Yes, it's Fest every year.
Yeah.
Go to Maryland.
That's not a front for a meth lab, not at all.
MarylandJousting.com is where you go. It's the oldest jousting place in the world.
Wow. But lacrosse is the
Ah.
team sport. That's impressive.
This website
like-
looks exactly like I thought it was going to look.
It does. I'm
Let me
waiting.
see. Can you pull it up? Let me see. I can't.
MarylandJousting.com.
Jousting.com.
I'm surprised there's not a flash player
choose-
like splash screen as you come in.
Yeah, I
Is it
know.
GeoCities?
It's almost akin to GeoCities. It's akin to GeoCities. If my goddamn screen share. There we
Okay,
go. There it is.
they made this with a very, very, very early version of front page, didn't they?
Yeah, but they made
Yeah,
it
they
last
did.
year. That's the problem.
You can tell based on the font. I remember being in high school and using.
Yeah,
the
like
font.
that looks like a very, very early version of my
Hold
website.
on, boys. We got some statistics here. We
Oh,
got
no.
some
Ooh.
statistics here.
The Big Stand Invitational had better statistics.
Oh, rider stats. Yeah.
We got rider stats all
Rider
out the
stats.
ass
Can you
here.
bet on jousting?
I'm pretty sure you can. Dave, we should ask Dave like Comey. There's
Yes,
9
you can.
pages of stats here.
There's 9 pages of
Good
stats.
lord. We're missing out on some serious jousting here, guys.
Here
Are
we
there
go.
age
Elizabeth
brackets for
Lewis.
jousting?
Women do this too. Good. Good
Yeah.
to see. But wow.
Are there
Well
age
done, Elizabeth.
brackets?
No, it looks like it's all just
Everybody
well,
for themselves?
This person, Corey Minnick, is a former state champ. You got Malcolm Macy, who moved up to semi-pro.
Michaela Miller.
Hold on, semi-pro jousting?
Yeah.
Semi-pro jousting.
I cannot wait until NBC has nothing better to run and run
I tell you
the
what.
U.S. jousting.
That would have,
championships.
I gotta tell you, that would have been something you would have seen on at 2 a.m. back like 20 years ago on ESPN.
Tell me that
Sports
Donnie
should have
Sherwood.
it on at some point.
Tell me that Donnie Sherwood does not sound like a great jouster because he's a former state champ.
Oh, obviously, yeah.
I want to say
Former 3-time state champion Donnie Sherwood.
Wendy Sherwood sounds like a great person too. They sound
Yeah.
like they're of good ilk.
Do you think they joust each other from time to time?
Might have to. Family against family.
Oh, wait a minute. Did I see carry off? Is that one of the things there?
He's a Russian jousting.
Unseated, carried off, unseated, exited under own
Now,
power.
carryover wins.
Oh, okay. It looked like carry off for a second. Unseated, carried off.
Carried off.
And leg before testicle. There we are. Yes.
There it is.
Quite.
The state boat is what, gentlemen?
Canoe.
A
Clipper.
schooner.
Johnny.
Clipper.
Johnny's right. Clipper.
Yay. Well, the
Or a-
Clipper's kind of like a schooner. It's got sails. And
Schooner
stuff.
Schooner is a sailboat.
There is no Easter Bunny.
Listen, we ought to do this every now and again. Just take an entire show where we don't talk any hockey at all and just go off on unobscure topics like this. We have a ball when we do this, man.
How do you feel about Matt Hendricks' junk? Before we continue,
Man, I don't.
Leave out his ball sack. Well, I'll go.
I'll tell you something. The makers of Athletic Supporters Protective Cups, they definitely earned a ringing endorsement after that one. Ringing, boy howdy, were his testicles ever ringing after that one. You just heard the whole crowd just. Oh, like I rewatched. I was like, oh, the video, and they said on the video, like CBS Sports had the video clip of it, and Chris Peters had written, if you listen, you can hear the crowd moan when he gets hit. It just says here, oh, and but the best part is, so he's going off on his own steam, and he's doubled over, and he stands up, and then you see him walking down the tunnel, and he's bear walking like you would if you get. A puck in the junk, And then Buddy says, who was it, the guy between the benches says, oh, and he just collapsed in the tunnel. No shit, he took a puck in the junk. I don't care how strong that protective cup is. He took a 100-mile-an-hour slap shot in the junk. Of course he collapsed in the tunnel.
I'm surprised
Jesus.
they're not made out of like stronger material, like.
Oh
or something.
man, well I think after that they will be. When they showed that thing was shattered, it's just like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Well, then you start worrying about shards.
Yeah.
That's when you got to worry about shards, kids. It's just-
how he went down was just.
oh,
Oh man.
like he was shot. They always say, how many times see you read or hear he took a punch or a kick or a ball to the groin and he felt like he was shot. Yes! Yes, you did! Because it feckin' hurts!
Oh my god.
Jesus, he felt like he was shot. Yeah, no kidding. 100 miles an hour slap shot, and I'm fine. I'm really fine. There's some blood. It'll be all right.
So that's a manly deed with a woman.
There you go.
There you are, Johnny. And you bring us back. Thank you, sir. Nicely played. Manly deed with a womanly word.
I'm taking a puck to the jug.
Woo!
Sure. Sounds like a plan.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we got our hockey in.
Anybody want to pick another state? Pick another state. We can do.
I know nothing about other states. God.
Hawaii. I want Hawaii. I want to see what's up with Hawaii.
Do Hawaii.
Sure.
Sure.
Here we go. Hawaii. Here we go. What's up with Hawaii? The state bird of Hawaii is what?
Cockatoo.
A peacock.
Mark?
Parrot.
You got a whip, and then you got a nene. The nene is the state bird of Hawaii.
What's a nene?
It's a Hawaiian goose.
Okay. that sounds like a setup for a bad joke, but okay. I'll take it.
The state instrument.
Ukulele.
Yes, agreed.
Oh.
Yeah. There you go.
Nice. The
State
surfboard.
individual sport.
Surfing.
Surfing.
Yeah, surfing's a winner.
Yeah. Jousting. Surfboard jousting.
The state mammal. The state mammal and the state marine mammal. We will take either or.
Ooh, porpoise.
Woolly mammoth.
No. Close. Not really.
No. Damn, so close.
Hawaiian Don.
No. We would also accepted Samoan wrestler. But no, the state mammal is the Hawaiian monk seal, and the state marine mammal is the humpback whale.
Oh.
All right.
Nice.
Thinking maybe a whale.
Not a
Nice.
majestic creature for the sea mammal. I like it. Yeah.
The state motto.
Watch out for snakes.
Close. Not really.
Kamana Wanalea.
The punchline for a bad joke. Well done, Mark. Woo!
Johnny P.
I don't know if I can follow that.
The life of the land is perpetuated in righteousness.
Oh God.
I like Kamana Wanalea better.
Yeah, I think they should change it.
I think so too.
The
I think
state fish is what?
Fried.
Mahi.
Close. Johnny?
Chilean sea bass.
The rectangular trigger fish, I gotta be careful with that one. Or in Hawaii terms, it's the humna kumapaka.
The Jackie Gleason fish. Yes, from the Honeymooners. There we go.
Hold on a second. I am going to Scotty screen share this so you don't think I'm bullshitting you like I am wont to do. Because the Hawaiians only have 6 letters in their language, and there is all 6 of them highlighted here in the state fish. Humna kunabaka.
Don't hold it up too long. Now we're just going to see all the rest of the stuff of Hawaii.
It's fine. There's nothing else. It's
yeah.
dancing, and that's it.
I knew the popular state name was the Aloha State.
Aloha State. Yeah, no one cares about the insect.
No.
There we go. All right. We got time for a couple more if we want. A couple more states.
Sure.
Yeah, we got time for a couple more states.
It's the Face Off Hockey Show. Guess the state motto and shit.
Johnny,
you know what? All-Star Special, because we don't give a shit about the All-Star Game. The All-Star Game blows goats. Nobody cares. When we're back next week with Real Hockey, we'll talk about Real Hockey.
May I suggest another one, or unless John has an idea?
Suggest it away. We'll take all suggestions.
Yeah, go for it, Mark.
I want a Patanzos versus Lyle for Alaska. Because I feel like Lyle knows some shit about Alaska.
This is gonna be bad.
Okay, I'll play. I mean, it's been a long time, and half that shit I've probably forgotten. But
all right,
State Bird, Sarah Palin. No.
Close.
No, sorry. Yeah.
All right, we will start off with the state motto of Alaska. State motto of Alaska.
The Great Land?
Okay, Lyle says the Great
Sorry,
Land.
I jumped in.
Patonzos.
Don't freeze your balls off.
Close. Johnny, do you have a guess, or do you want to go with his answer?
Sure.
You can listen to their answers. You can go off on your own, homie.
And I'm not cheating by the way to look it up. I'm just checking Twitter real
North
quick here.
to the future.
North to the future. That's
North
right.
to the future.
That would have been a really bad parody of Back to the Future.
No, that
Marty,
would've been- that's
Marty,
the
it's your
porn
kids.
version.
They're in a state that doesn't exist.
Are you kidding? That's a Peter North. That's a Peter North version.
Oh, that's absolutely.
Oh, God, I need an
Boomski.
hour now. Ugh.
That's definitely the porn version.
You know what? It's not even wrong.
That gives another meaning to Frozen Rope.
Hey,
Hey-o.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, if you guys care, in the second period, Flyers 2, Caps nothing.
Yeah, Michael Neuver.
Andre Burakovsky just scored, Lyle.
Oh, 2-1. I stand corrected. It just came out.
Why? Mark ahead of the curve at a kid boy.
Look at you. Look at
Do we get
you.
a point for that?
No.
Hungry.
Oh.
All right.
It had nothing to do with Alaska. Screw you.
Zip, zip. State flower. We're gonna start with the Patonzos. State flower of Alaska.
This is going to be a tough one.
It is.
It's not,
The
it's not easy.
evergreen.
It's a big flower.
That's a
I was
tree.
gonna say Douglas fir. So yeah, it's also a tree.
See?
Oh,
I
God.
didn't even know they had flowers in Alaska.
No, they do.
All right, so
This
I
is the
know
kind of
that
inside
it's-
info.
I'm gonna say
Oh.
it's the orchid.
I know this too. Damn.
Johnny's saying orchid. Mark's saying Douglas fir.
Oh. Wildflower? Shit.
Is that
I know.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I know what it is, but I know it's what I said is wrong.
Oh, Lyle, you can't remember, and the flower tells its name itself. It's the forget-me-not.
Damn
The
it!
forget-me-not.
Damn it!
And you forgot
Damn it! 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 Oh, shit!
How long did you spend in Alaska, Lyle?
4 years. It was the late '90s. Don't give me a hard time now.
It was a long
I'm
4
old.
years.
I'm old, and there are wolves after me.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I've spent 32 years in Maryland, and I didn't know most of that.
Okay, I feel better. I feel better now. Okay, lay some more on us here. We're having fun with this. Doesn't matter. Forget.
The state sport of Alaska.
I got a good guess on this one.
Oh, God.
It's not even that outrageous.
I don't like where we're going with this, though.
What the hell with it? I'll say hockey. Fuck.
Okay.
John.
John.
We're gonna go snowshoeing.
Dog
Okay.
sledding.
Oh.
Dog sled racing. Dog sled racing.
Mark is the big winner.
Yeah. As soon as you said it, I'm like, I did a rod, Lyle. You dumb idiot. Come on. Come on. You went to two of those. You went to two of those goddamn things. More than a goddamn one. Come on.
Wow. And
You
I
guys
thought
are
they-
kicking my. Oh man,
I
that's
thought
it.
that Lambo was cold.
Senility's kicking
January
in,
when you
man.
went
I'm
to
telling you. I'm about ready to tap out. Anyway, let's keep going.
How much into a sport do you have to be in order to stand on the side of the Iditarod and watch them?
Yeah.
Oh, you would not. Oh man, like
Be surprised.
thousands turn out to watch.
That
them.
sounds cold.
They
to
follow,
me, though.
and listen, they do one. They have a winter carnival they do every year up there.
Okay.
Up
Well, that
before
makes sense.
well, before the Iditarod, I think it's about 2 or 3 weeks before the Iditarod, and it's called Fur Rendezvous or Fur Rendezvous.
It is.
But they're fur trapping history and everything like that, right? And they run a race within the city limits. It's kind of like it's kind of like a prep in a way.
Like a sprint.
Yeah, and they follow helicopters and the whole 9 yards, man. Like it's actually quite interesting.
That would be fun to go to. I think.
It's yeah. So it's actually quite interesting to watch it.
Nice.
It's one of those sports when you see it live, you enjoy it. You really, it's like it's like any of these sports where you're like, if you watch it on TV, it doesn't seem like much. But when you watch it live, you're like, this is a lot of fun.
Does it ever come down to like a photo finish situation, or is it usually
The
a clear
Iditarod?
cut
Well,
and
the
dry?
Iditarod is just a long ass endurance
It's an
race, man.
endurance race.
You are talking like over 1,000 miles, 1,069. The Iditarod Trail from Alaska to Nome, and that's just a long ass endurance race.
Nome,
So-
if you want to. Sorry.
There's no place like Nome. But anyway, so yeah, there's no real photo finishes there. It's like you usually they're like maybe a couple of minutes behind the leader or something like that. That's as close you get to a photo finish in the Iditarod.
I hope that there are a lot of people with gardens in Nome.
I get it.
They probably have a lot of
all right,
forget-me-nots.
State dog of Alaska. State dog of Alaska.
State dog, Siberian Husky.
Johnny P. Mark with the C. You have any guess?
That's not right.
You have a
Of course
guess.
it isn't right.
I'm gonna make you a guess.
I want to make you a guess.
I'm gonna make you a guess.
I'll make
huh?
you a guess.
I'm gonna make you a
sled
guess,
dog.
huh?
Alaskan sled dog.
I'm gonna go with the miniature husky,
Okay,
which
close.
probably doesn't exist.
Malamute.
Johnny?
I thought it was a husky too.
Okay.
Lyle said it. Lyle just said it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Malamute.
Malamute.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
there
came
it
to me
is.
while we were all chowing on. I'm just all of a sudden it rattled around the back of my head. It's like Malamute.
Yep, there
Well,
it is.
we'll give it to him. Give it to him.
1-1. Here we go,
Give me
guys.
one at least, Jesus. Yeah,
The marine mammal of Alaska.
This one I think I know.
go for it.
God.
I mean, I was just gonna say a whale, but
I
don't know what kind of whale.
Shirley from accounting.
I'm gonna say killer whale.
Okay, killer whale. We've got Mark. Do you have a specification of whale?
uh,
I need you to be more specific
a,
on
a
whale.
white belly whale.
Okay, Johnny P.
Beluga whale.
I am gonna say Alaskan seal.
The bowhead whale.
Oh, the bowhead whale.
Bowhead
We
whale.
each
We
get
knew it
half
was a
point.
whale.
Oh,
Yeah.
We each get half a point.
Go ahead, whale.
Everybody gets half a point because you said whale. Everybody gets a half
One and
point.
half to one and a
No, I
half.
didn't.
The state gem of Alaska. The state gem of Alaska.
Shit!
Lyle's just dying here.
Damn it! I'm gonna shoot myself afterwards because
No.
all this stuff and I know it. Like I know this.
Opal. I'm going opal.
Going to Opal, Johnny.
I'm going to say emerald.
Opal, emerald.
Diamond.
Jade. Jade
Sure.
is the state gem.
We were way off.
She's
All
also
right,
Why did
American
my
Gladiator.
wife have to go to bed then? She'd still know all this.
All right, this should be a layup. State mineral of Alaska.
Oil. No. Gold.
No.
No. Oil.
Wait, which one is
Oil
it?
is gold in Alaska.
I
I'll
would
say
have.
Oil.
I would have also went with oil.
oil.
I'm going to
Wow,
say
you're
gold
going-
then.
Yeah, you're gonna tell me it's gold, aren't you?
It's gold.
Yeah. I know.
That's great.
As soon as I said oil, it's just like, fuck, it's gold. No, it's not oil, it's gold. Shit.
I'm giving that to Lyle just for that.
Oh, Christ. Of course it was gold. For God's sake, I have a friggin' commemorative pocket watch that's inlaid with little gold. Honest to God.
Way off here.
Oh. If there was a piano right here, you'd hear my head going.
Well, I guess that's better than having the commemorative vial of oil.
Yeah. That don't fit in a pocket watch very well.
One more before we go lightning round on another state.
Okay.
State mammal of Alaska.
The state mammal? Grizzly bear.
I think this is the seal. This is your seal.
Johnny.
Seal.
I was going to go caribou.
Moose.
I was so close.
You were close. You were close.
All right, we are going. All
That's
right.
it.
Uh-oh.
No,
Lyle is.
I think Lyle wins with gold. By the way, I think he gets the point for going with gold. Oil, gold.
He
Oil,
went oil.
gold.
He went oil gold, and we will allow
yeah,
that.
but then Mark and I hedged our bets because Mark went with oil and I went with gold.
There you go. So it's still tied all around. I'm gonna pick one state, and I'm gonna pick one of the things from the state.
Okay.
Everything good, Lyle? All right.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna move this into my friggin' room so the next time when we do this again in a year's time, I'll know that
There
it's
you go.
gold. It's goddamn gold. Okay.
That thing is awesome.
Gold.
That's some bling right there, Lyle.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, we're
that's
to go
one of
with
my-
a little bit
Yeah,
of
that
a
would look
light-
weird with oil in it.
It would, wouldn't it? No, that's what I say. Yeah. Doesn't really work. Yeah.
We're now going to go to a state's real quick. Lightning round rules are in effect.
Okay.
The state of Montana.
Delirious.
Okay. Well, okay, that's a wrestler.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Mark liked it.
I like that. Good. I just, you know me, sandbag.
Yeah, I know you, Scotty.
State motto of Montana.
I know this one.
Yep.
Okay,
Think.
go for it.
Big Sky Country.
That's the state slogan.
Yeah, that's
Oh, what the hell?
Ooh.
Not the
Ooh.
motto.
The motto.
my fault.
Boy, that sky is big.
No.
The state motto is look, tree, chop it down.
Close.
That's what Mark. Oh no, that's what Scotty was saying when he was coming back.
Yeah, exactly. Mine's like, oh, where are the zombies? The state motto is Oro Plata, which is Spanish for gold and silver.
Oh,
Okay.
why did they wait? Hold on, time out.
Yep.
How did the Spanish get that far west and north?
I think it
They
was
were on their
Lewis
way
and
to
Clark.
Alaska.
That motto is Spanish for Jesus. It's cold. Let's move on and find a warmer place.
State fossil of Montana is.
Dick Cheney. No, that's Wyoming.
Oh.
Sorry.
That's Wyoming. You're
Okay. State fossil.
fossil.
Okay, I'm gonna say T-Rex for this one.
T-Rex.
I'm going with
You can't go Astrodon.
pterodactyl
Oh.
Okay, Johnny.
because of the big sky.
I like.
I'm gonna say redwood.
The books. That was Red Wall. The duck-billed dinosaur. Duck-billed.
Duck-billed dinosaur.
Time out. So
I bet his name
ducks,
was Howard.
ducks weren't a thing when dinosaurs were
No,
around.
there is such a thing as a duck-billed dinosaur.
How can they retroactively name a dinosaur after something that didn't
Well,
exist?
it's not
when
like they
dinosaurs
called themselves
existed?
that back then, Mark. It's not like they were walking around going, what are we going to call ourselves? We got this weird-ass thing. Duck! What? Something's coming? A T-Rex? No, duck. That's what we'll call ourselves.
I don't know about you. My name is Steve.
They just called themselves Bob. Like there was.
Neil and Bob. Yeah, they're duck-billed dinosaurs.
The state nickname of Montana. The state nickname of Montana. We'll start Johnny P first and then go reverse direction.
Is this the Big Sky State?
No.
Yeah, what the hell?
That's the state slogan. Different. I don't know how, but there's apparently a difference.
The state motto? Okay, this is
Just
what,
Big Sky?
what's this called again? The state.
State nickname.
Oh, the state nickname.
So I would have said Big Sky Country for both too. So
I got nothing. I got Joe.
all right, close.
The state nickname. Flat.
Treasure State.
Oh, I call bullshit on
Treasure
that.
State.
There's nothing buried there.
There's nothing to treasure in
Well,
that
there's
state.
duck-billed dinosaurs buried there apparently.
All the duck-billed dinosaurs you can eat. There you go.
All right, this should be a layup. State mammal. State
A
mammal.
layup? How is this a layup?
How's that a layup?
Think of
The
the
horse.
college. Think of the university.
Oh.
Bison.
No, that's North Dakota State University, but close. Go Big Green.
It's all the same place.
That's true. No, you're not, Johnny. You're not wrong. You are not wrong one bit.
They just drew grid lines on the place
Yep.
and called it a state. It's
Yeah,
actually
this is a
just
square.
one big giant thing. Yeah.
Buffalo.
No, nope.
That's
Buffalo.
Colorado.
Ah.
State mammal.
It's not the bighorn sheep because you need mountains for that.
Nope.
Moose.
Ain't no mountains in Montana.
Not the moose.
Ducks.
And by the way, Colorado doesn't even have buffalo as the state mammal. It's the bighorn sheep for the mammal for Colorado.
What?
Yes,
Sure.
because they have mountains. That makes sense.
Okay, hold on. Time out. A bighorn sheep? A bighorn sheep sounds a lot like a buffalo.
It's not. It's not. It's not.
Ram.
It's a
essentially.
big ass mountain ram, is what it is. Yeah.
That sounds a lot like what an American Indian would have called a buffalo. A bighorn
The
sheep.
European
By the way-
swallow or sorry.
The state pet of Colorado is Colorado Shelter Pets. Dumb. Anyway, we're looking for the state mammal of Montana.
The state mammal of Montana, cow.
No? Anybody
No,
else?
I got nothing.
I got no.
University of Montana Grizzlies.
Oh, yeah.
The grizzly bear.
I didn't even know that the University of Montana existed.
It is
Yeah.
the only sport team in Montana, I think.
Is that Mizzou? Is that what they would call Mizzou?
That's Missouri.
That's Missouri.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm a dummy.
Missouri actually has stuff.
Not much. Let's not go too far with this.
Well,
Last one, and we've got two answers with this. The
Okay.
state gem.
Two
of
answers on the
Montana.
board.
Two answers on the board.
Two
The
answers
state
on the board.
gem of Montana. Lyle, what you say? The state gem of Montana.
prairie oysters.
Show me prairie oysters. Oh, no, those are the state jewels.
Matt Hendricks.
Johnny P, you got two on the board.
The Ruby.
Ooh.
Let me see Ruby. No.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mark.
This is all on you.
Has Rocky Mountain oyster already been said?
Yes, prairie oyster. So
Same thing. All
same
right.
thing.
Opal.
Show me. Oh, nope.
Show me oatmeal. No.
Nope, not Opal. See, the thing is, you got some hard times, baby. But I got my sweet sapphire with me.
Papa.
And I got my sweet agate with me. I don't know what agate is, so I just wanted to work it into a...
That's something on a fence.
Sapphire.
Ah!
Yeah, a gate lets you in and out of something.
There you go.
Real quick, Lyle, what do you think about the Andrei Barkov deal? Or Alexander Barkov.
Alex Drake got a great
good deal. No, it's a good deal for him. 5.9 mil a season, kicks in next year. He's only 20. They made a commitment to a key young player, the Florida Panthers, for for the long-term future, which is a good thing. My only concern with him, though, is as talented as he is, he does have that injury history. Knee injury, shoulder, wrist surgery early this season. So I'm a little worried about that. But if he can stay healthy, yeah, I think he'll be a key part of their future for the next few years.
Over under Groundhog's Day, over being past, under being before Groundhog's Day that the Winnipeg Jets start dumping players.
I'm going to say. So you say over is before.
Over is past the Groundhog's Day, so.
Oh, okay. Then I will take over. Yeah, I'll take over.
Over, but by a lot.
Yeah, I think that'll go right to the deadline.
Go right to the
They're
wire.
going to try and max out the best return they can get. So, yeah.
Sounds good.
6
All right.
more weeks this winter.
Real quick, pick'em segment, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go.
Kumja. So get your Kumja ready.
Get the Kumjas.
Last week's winner was Mark with the C. Peoria.
Yay! We picked
thank
the team for you bum. There you go. You guys.
Johnny coming in second. Lyle in third. I was in last.
I came third.
For the year, Lyle's in first. Johnny's in second. Mark's in third. And guess what? I am in last. So I
Whoa.
am sitting pretty right now for myself. And I get to pick first because my team only had one game, and good on me because apparently they canceled the other game because of weather. I am going to go ahead, and since it was Sean's birthday this past week in the Kumja, I'm going to pick Verde Eau de Fleur and go from there.
Nice.
So that means next on the docket is Lyle.
All right. Now I have to stick. I'm trying to keep with my wrestling theme here. Looking.
You can
Looking.
pick a team that's
Good
close
luck with this one.
No, I
Ooh.
know one.
Mm,
I know one.
mm. lay it on me. What do you got?
Charlottetown, the Islanders.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
Yeah,
there you
let's
go.
do that. Yep,
Because
we'll do that one.
All the goddamn Samoans.
Yes, exactly. That's good. The Islanders. Very good.
There you
Thank
go.
you. Thank you. Thanks for the assist there, Scotty. Appreciate it.
You got it. You got it.
Come here.
Looking out. Looking out. Then that goes to Johnny P.
I'm gonna go with the
Okay. Well,
I don't know what they're called. Just the eye ailments, the providential eye ailments of and that would be the Shawinigan Cataracts.
I like it. That's a good one.
I wonder where you were going with that one.
I was too. I'm like, how's he gonna deal with this one, Cotton? And he wins it. All right, Mark
Yeah.
with this. Yeah, you are up.
So it's Brit, and I'm apparently
Brit.
picking from a list.
Okay. Yep.
God, there's
Brit with
so
his-
many names.
They're all French too.
And they're all en
Yeah,
français. Yeah.
How the hell am I supposed to say half of this stuff?
It's more fun that way.
Who picked what? Who picked what?
Just
so
mangle
hard.
them in English like everybody else. It's okay.
Valdor, Shawinigan, and Charlottetown have been picked. So the Islanders, the Fury, and the Cataracts.
Oh, that's all I get to pick from?
No,
No,
those are the ones that have already been picked.
Oh, I am going for the Huskies.
There you go.
The Rouen-Noranda Huskies.
Yeah, I'm gonna let someone else. So good job. Well, then you say it, Mark. Hold on. Here's one.
Rana, Rana,
Ah,
Rana, Rana,
That's
Rana.
Excellent. All right, Lyle, thank you. It was fun doing state trivia with
It
you.
was. As I said, because the NHL All-Star Game blows goats, and we don't care. Next
And
week we'll talk about hockey.
here's what else I had. I had the
Horned
Park
mountain
extension,
goats.
the Stamkos rumored contract, the
Uh-huh.
Winnipeg dumping players, Eric Carlson calling Ottawa a budget team, and that's why they stink. And that's about it.
Yeah, no, I mean it's just, because as I said, we're heading into the stupid All-Star thing, and just don't care. Don't care. Real hockey
Here's
next
a
week.
fun one.
We'll talk about real hockey next week.
What's the
Over
fun one?
under total goals in the All-Star game. I'm gonna set it at 74.
Here's the problem: we've got 1, 2, 3 different games.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so that's
So
right.
you're
That's
talking-
right.
You're talking total.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we could be.
total.
Yeah,
For all 60 minutes of
I'm
games.
gonna say over.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
so
be
wait,
bold
what's
and say
the
over.
OU?
75.
74.
74,
I'll
sorry.
call it
74 and a half.
74 and a half.
74.5. I'm gonna
All
say
right.
over.
So Lyle is going over.
Yes.
Johnny,
I'm going to go under, but not by much.
under. Mark,
I am gonna go over.
Mark going over, and I will join Johnny and go under.
Yeah. Now, so here's the real question. Since none of us is going to watch the All-Star game, will we even find out?
No, don't.
Well,
care.
we can go on NHL.com because they'll have it plastered all over the place.
Don't care. Anyway,
All right.
whatever. Unless like a superstar suffers a season-ending injury, then it'd
Or
be like,
John
ooh.
Scott wins the MVP.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would be so great.
I hope they set it. You know what? I hope that the players set it up so that he does. You know.
I hope so too.
I do. You know, the hell with it. The only thing I'm going to say about this whole fiasco with John Scott going and everything like that, the NHL has nobody to blame but themselves.
No.
They knew we talked about this before. They knew for years that there was a nasty loophole in the online fan voting system where the fans could stuff the ballots for whoever the hell they wanted, and they just ignored it and didn't do anything. And now, when the player who got voted in said, you know what, no, I'm going to go, instead of, do the gracious thing and step aside, then they should go, oh shit, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? So you look like a bunch of idiots. So screw you. All-Star Game's a farce and a joke anyway. They should get rid of it. And the state bird of Delaware Delaware is the lark bunting. There you go.
No, it's not.
The irony of this all is that this is the most that people have talked about the All-Star game in years.
Yeah, and then after they see how shitty it is, and then they see John Scott, and then they realize, oh yeah, that's right, John Scott can't play hockey. Then they'll go, well, that was a farce, and they'll promptly forget about it and move on. So
I hope he has a St. John's Ice Caps logo on his shoulder. That's all I care about.
I do too. I do too. I do too. And
Also, fun
and the ultimate insult of all for the Arizona Coyotes, they have no player going to the game, no
Absolutely.
representative.
Well, they
in-
traded him away.
Yeah, exactly. But still, you would think, oh, we traded him away, blah, 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 blah. We could get to replace him with somebody like Max Domi or Michael Bodker or somebody like that. No. So the supposed format, which is supposed to be all included, where every team, even if you don't have a superstar, you get a participant, you don't get one. So way to go. Once again, Arizona Coyotes get screwed. So
Well, guess what? In 10 years, it'll be the answer to a trivia question.
There you
There it
go.
is.
There it is.
Cool. Yep. All right, Lyle. Thank you, buddy.
Okay, guys. Have
Good
a great
times,
week,
Lyle.
y'all. Have a good move, Mark.
Thank you.
And we'll see you guys.
Like I told the boys, next week, either I will be in a brand new studio with a different background, or maybe I'll take a high-res picture of this background and then print it out and still put it behind me. I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
That'll be awesome.
Find a way.
All right, guys. I'll talk to you next week.
Bye,
Take
Lyle.
care.
Well,
Lyle Richardson, SpectresHockey.net, TheHockeyNews.com, BleacherReport.com, the Charlotte PEI Guardian Island Guardian, Johnny P. Shoutouts.
shout-outs to Bell. Today is their annual Let's Talk Day. It's when people use a hashtag to raise money.
That's essentially the long and short of it, because I can only see nothing else.
It's really hard to talk about real issues in 140 characters. What else? A shout out to Monoprice. They sent me the wrong wire. But then when I called, they were like, you know what, just keep the wire that we sent you. We'll send you out the correct wire. And I said, oh, you guys must have known that I have an iPhone. And the person thought that it was the best joke that they've ever heard and laughed hysterically. So thank you for laughing at my shitty jokes. What else? Yeah. I mean, a shout out to the Puck Daddy crew. It looks like Sean Leahy might be in Nashville. Greg might be on his way. I'm not sure if he ever leaves New York. So maybe we'll get Sean Leahy on the show and he can talk about the All-Star game. We'll see.
Indeed.
So yeah, I think that's all. That's it. That's everything.
All right, Mark.
I'm gonna give a shout out to Garth Brooks. Finally get to see him this coming weekend. Thanks to Jonas, or should I say no thanks to Jonas? One of the two. Also, shout out to I was actually, and this remains to be seen, but I wasn't happy about switching, having to give up Verizon because the new house that we're moving into doesn't have Verizon. I was kind of upset that I had to give that up for Cox Cable, but Cox actually seemed pretty user-friendly over the phone, which I was surprised about. So that may change very quickly. But shout out to them for now. And My Truck Buddy, who's going to be here next Tuesday. That's our moving company. It's called My Truck Buddy.
Perfect.
Are you happy about that?
I like
What's
it.
that? You called him? When? Why? Oh, okay. Well, shout out to them. Actually, well, that is a temporary shout out. We'll see how
A
next
pending
week.
shout-out.
Next week, I may have to retract that shout out.
Perfect.
I'm sure they'll be fine.
Yeah,
But that's
all
it.
right.
That's it for me.
All right, shout out to Big Stan. Turned 71 yesterday, so shout out to him. Happy birthday to him. Shout out to CJ out in Philly, who continues his snow shoveling while listening to our show. It's a tradition, and he does it every time there's a big snow, and he did it again this year. So shout out to CJ, big fan, longtime fan, respect brother. A diss to arm and wrist surgery, or arm and elbow surgery for the history girl.
Oh,
She's going to have arm and elbow surgery on the 11th, so she got that news today, and then she'll have to have it again at the end of March for the other arm. So that's going to be fun. So a diss to carpal tunnel as well. And a shout out to Mr. Mike's crew because what up? That's it. That's all. For Johnny P, Mark with a C, I'm Scotty Watts. Take care of yourself and someone else. It's been Face Off Hockey Show on faceoffhockeyshow.com. It's also our Tumblr for now, and we'll see how this all goes otherwise. Check us out on the iTunes as always, as you probably are now, so that's pointless for me saying that. Also, check us out on Facebook, FOHS Radio, and Twitter, Face Off HCKY Show. So until we speak to you next time, bye. Peace.